We're live. Even
I
by
was live.
I made it up.
Norse
Oh, you made it
mythology,
up?
you made it up.
Guys, my video just dropped.
Hey, yo, we got a vid.
We'll stop dropping your video, man. Stop dropping it, like on the floor, like it gets everywhere.
Drop it like
I
it's
can't.
hot. Drop
Won't
it like
stop.
it's hot.
Don't drop. Won't stop till I get enough. It's amazing, and you all should watch it because it's entertaining.
I do enjoy being entertained.
Are you not entertained?
No, I'm not.
I am.
I'm not.
Oh,
We can start
am.
now if you guys want.
I'm gonna post it to
Uno momento, por favor.
No, we're not
Yeah, we're
waiting
on
any
a
longer.
DM. Nah, we're waiting on a DM.
Damn.
posting it in self promo in Digi's
Stream.
server.
Then do a self promo.
No, I did.
Do it again.
Done.
It's done.
Do it again.
Done.
Do
Open
it.
it
Okay.
and view it
Hey, let's
Do
let's
it.
do it again. Another one.
Again.
because it's amazing.
Another one.
Another one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Skip it.
Skibbling bada bada.
Boom. Alright.
Bam.
I'm ready. I'm ready, British man.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Epic.
I'm ready, you British man.
Oh, what?
You fucking
You have a
what?
laugh.
You fucking what, mate? I know for a fact that Zach won't kill you two, but he'll kill me.
Ah, I see.
Most likely.
Stay on
Ha.
the good side, because I want my character to live.
So what you're saying
He's just gonna
is
kill me out of spite.
go absolutely feral.
Yeah, go ape shit.
Yeah. So, since the last session, it's been many days have passed since your insane adventures on the coast.
Just look at that
And
baby fat.
Seeing as you all left in very different ways, you end up being separated for multiple days.
We killed
So
who now?
eventually, you do all find your way to the nearest piece of civilization toward, close to where you were. Obviously, Demo's character would have got there a lot quicker because they
Damn
were on the back of a cart.
Yeah.
So
What?
yeah, they
Hold on.
managed to escape, find a cart that was leaving the town with people on it, get on it, and leave.
I dipped before you guys.
Yeah, they
Wait.
literally left you two to die.
I abandoned
Oh,
you.
finally.
Guys,
My
hey,
safety.
I think I remember passing out last
You did pass
session.
out, yeah, you did.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
happened?
So basically, the important part is you got absolutely socked by a giant, I think, but you lived. And then Demo was like, "I'm leaving."
Well, oh, you gotta mention my cool part. That I.
Oh, true. So basically, they were gifted the ability to use Shadow. What was it? It was a Misty Step. As much as they like.
Well, that one too. I was talking about the thing before that, where I just fucking murked somebody.
Oh, true. Yeah, they also just like annihilated one of the giants by using an additional power that they got given by the guy, the
Hell
creature.
Hell yeah.
But they basically misted their stepped their way out of the town and left you two there with the creature and the giants.
Well, Digital said that they wanted to be left behind. They wanted to fucking suck that guy's dick.
Yeah, dude.
Eventually, though, Digi's character Alexandria did also leave.
Yes.
And then it is just presumed that Bog also got out of there.
Yeah.
Somehow, yes.
Somehow.
Bog survived.
Yeah, he's very hardy.
It's foggy on the details, but like literally foggy on the details.
But just to go back over everyone, everyone's now got these permanent tattoos on them.
Yes.
that seem to do things under certain circumstances that are outside of the control of the person who's got the tattoo. I don't actually think we've seen what Alexandria's tattoo does yet. We've seen what Boggs does, which is the thorns and roses, which is that it seemingly when they're injured enough, it will steal health from another tattoo wearer,
I forget about
which
that.
is insane. Demo's tattoo seemingly seems to empower attacking magic, making it poisonous.
Hell yeah.
And we don't know what Alexandria's tattoo does yet.
Weed blaze.
I wasn't paying attention. What does
Wow.
Dilu's character do?
Demos, their tattoo basically empowers any attacking magic they use and turns the damage type to poison.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
so deadly. I'm like a rattlesnake right now.
Which I think was, just makes sense with their character being Medusa.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Boggs-
it's either poison or stone based.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah. I'm a snake.
And her sight can already stare daggers into the soul. So
Damn right.
What was it was like a snake Ouroboros for Demo. It was like thorns and like a rose thorns for Bog. What design did I go for Alexandria's? I've completely forgot.
You said something. It was like fire.
We'll go with that. That works thematically with what it does. We'll just say that I said that. I don't know if I did. I don't remember. But we'll
You
just
said
go with that. I said it
fire.
was fire.
Yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
So it's like flames. It's like a ring of flames. Awesome.
Oh, I thought it was like a metaphorical fire.
Well, yeah, it is. It's tattoo.
No, yeah, you
Yeah.
said it was. You said it was flames.
Okay, cool.
Of some sort. You said it was like some kind of flames.
That'll do.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you could just go look at the VOD.
I'm not doing that. That's not
Okay,
good.
fine.
I'm God. I can retcon it if I want anyway. So basically, that happened, and you were all like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here before I die." And you leave the creature behind with also they discovered that the storm giants were actually there to fight the creature, and they end up like fighting and ignoring you for the most part once he shows himself. So that's why you're able to get away.
Hell yeah.
So they're left there doing whatever, probably killing each other. Like Bog's like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm getting out of here. See you later.
I'm fucking hurt, man. I gotta go.
So yeah, and you spend Bog will spend
His money.
Alexandria will spend the longest getting to the town because they're on foot.
No, Bog just rolls.
Just fucking
It's
roll.
up to you two whether you meet up with one another on your way to the next town. That's your choice.
Without someone on his back, Bog rolls around like a cannonball.
Okay. His walking speed is 40 feet, so
Yeah.
which is
His
pretty
rolling
fast.
speed is 40 feet, you mean?
True.
Yes.
His loading speed.
So does Bog and Alexandria meet up on their way back to the nearest town?
I'll leave that up to Alexandria.
Oh. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
We
We roll into each other.
so
Yeah.
all right, okay. So I'll start with Demo to begin with.
Mhm.
They'll just have a little bit of extra time just to talk about what they've been doing in the days it took you guys to get there, and then we'll carry on from you two arriving in the town.
Nothing but seduce men. That's all they've done.
Seducing
Nothing-
them is the
They have
best.
been doing nothing but
Seduce men.
teleport. They've been doing nothing but teleport bread for the past 3 days.
Yes,
Where have you been sending it?
yes. Can I say one of the first things I did was buy more diamonds?
No.
Okay, with what money?
I have 120 gold. Please, let me buy a diamond.
You ain't buying a diamond for 120 gold.
No! Okay.
You are in the middle of nowhere. Where the
No.
fuck are they gonna get?
I thought I was in
Where
a
the
town.
fuck are
I
they
thought
gonna?
I was
Yeah,
in a
but the
town.
town's in the middle of nowhere. Where are they getting diamonds from?
I don't know. Maybe that's a
Another town.
jeweler.
That's how merchants
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, and
Okay.
guess what happens the further you bring a resource away from where it's mined?
It's cheaper. It's
It
cheaper.
gets
I
more
promise.
expensive.
More
I promise
expensive.
it's-
Yeah.
No.
If you're buying a diamond in the middle of nowhere, it's gonna be pretty pricey.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, well, this is still River Village, but we've got some diamonds. How much are they? I don't know, like a 500 each. Because where are we gonna get diamonds from?
Wait, River
Um,
Village?
Yeah, so I'll
It's
go.
full of quartz. Go buy quartz instead.
No,
Oh
I have to
my
have a
God,
diamond to
true.
use
Even though they
the
don't
different
allow
spot.
revival.
So what all is in the town? Like, what type of shops? I'm a shop girly. Like, I want to go to a shop.
So
He wants to buy
I
the
want to
boots
spend
with the fur.
money.
okay, so the first thing I'll say is the town's name is, well, it's more of a village really. It's called Rivertide, and it's sat on a lovely tranquil river that feeds out into the ocean. It's like a main like river artery that comes up from nearby mountains and feeds water into the ocean. Plenty of fish.
Minna,
The
get
town
your
sustains
little
itself off
limping
river
ass
fishing.
off of my desk.
It's very picturesque. It's got quaint cottages and then any of the other larger buildings are like timbered buildings that have clearly been made from locally felled trees. There's a few willow trees spotted around along the river. It's a nice change of pace from the horrible stormy seaside that you just came back from. And it's got this really nice masonry stone bridge in the middle, which is you're able to move from one part of the town to the other, because the town is like built around a section of the river with gates at either side of the river, so they can control the flow of water, etc.
I'm gonna blow him up.
And there's like a mill that has a water wheel on it that uses for power to mill wheat. There's like a small farmstead outside of the borders of the town, etc. It's just imagine a picturesque town / large village on a river. You know, that's that kind of scenery.
No,
So,
I'm gonna.
okay,
I'm
so you make your way into the little village, and you said that you were looking for shops.
Shops, yeah.
There's some shops. Obviously, this place is on the way to a major coastal town, the one you were just in, that may not exist anymore.
okay.
So there's shops and stuff for people who are traveling through, but there's nothing particularly specialized. It seems that the town itself just sustains itself for the most part. But there's things for there's like a general store. There's like a place that's got souvenirs and trinkets. There's places that sell equipment for like the occasional adventurer that comes through. There's a place that sells potions that also doubles as like an apothecary / healer.
Potions.
Is there a strip club nearby?
Potions.
You want potions?
Yes.
I think you are overestimating how rich you are.
No.
Sir, but you didn't answer my question.
Yeah?
Is there a strip club nearby?
There is not a strip club. No.
Damn it!
There's a brothel. It's a small village. There has to be a brothel.
There is a quaint little tavern in town, though, that may have illegal businesses that go out of it, you know?
Bet. All right, I'm heading there. You guys have fun.
Well, okay. I want to be phased. I don't want to go to the potion shop.
Okay.
I want to
would
go to the
like
illegal
to-
business area.
By the way-
Well, kind of.
By the way, when you say small little village, I'm just imagining the Lake District.
Yeah, kind of, but just imagine it's like more like they've clearly concentrated. If you took like all of the buildings of the Lake District and like concentrated them into a village,
Okay. Now
there you go.
I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
There's
little
the
bit
mechanic.
rocky. It's a little bit hilly, but they found like a nice plateau area for the village to be built on where the river
Sheep
comes
just
through.
everywhere. I'm not sure how.
Yeah,
A sheep's upside down on one of the ceilings. I don't know
Yeah.
how it got there.
It just
their farming is sustainable. It's just meant to be sustainable. It's definitely not like an industry. It's just there for the village.
Okay. Can
Jeez.
I look to see if anyone that I was on the cart with, like, looks to see that they may have business here, but like not business that I have seen based off of the shops and stores that are available right now. Like, AKA, is there a black market guy somewhere that I could talk to and be friends with?
I mean, you can make a perception check.
I was gonna make a funny racist joke when you said that, but I held back.
That is a
Black market.
21.
I'd say that you have, with your time being in a chain gang, you obviously have seen the underbelly of the society for a long period of time.
Damn right.
So it's easy for you to tell what kinds of areas in the village would definitely be hotspots for running into those types of people, you know, during the darker hours of the day. But you can't just off rip see anyone that you know immediately as like some sort of criminal or a runner or like a dealer, because you're not familiar with the village and you're not familiar with the people.
Gotcha. I want to go to one of the areas that I notice maybe a hot spot for that type of thing. And I want to find like a crevice for me to kind of like lean up against so that it hid it away. And then whenever the time comes, I will be taking a full step into whatever area to try to approach people.
The one an easy hotspot you see, very classic, at the back of the tavern, which is
Yeah, right.
called the River's End, which is funny because it's not the end of the river. There's like a little back section
Hilarious.
where the tavern, like the staff side of the tavern, exits out into classic sort of hallway where refuge is placed. It's dingy. It's not well lit.
Perfect. Perfect type of scene.
Classic kind of stuff where people who are running anything through the tavern would probably use that as a meeting spot out back to trade.
Okay, so what you're
perfect.
saying is there's probably sex traffickers there. Got it.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, it might not be sex trafficking. The village isn't huge, but there's definitely probably some prostitution going on.
Bet I'm heading there immediately.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna make sure like my hood's up so people passing by.
No, that way you just walk by and pull up like Crip, like you do the Crip hand sign or Wu-Tang.
Yeah, as you get
The
closer
blood.
to the back of the tavern, it becomes more and more obvious that this is definitely a hot spot for like whatever
Perfect.
dark seeded stuff goes on. Because
Perfect.
there's like it gives you that sort of vibe. There's things there that like kind of tell you initially, if you were like a bit naive, you'd think like homeless people live here because there's like card flooring and like little things set up as if you were meant to like stay in them, like like little hut sort of style things. But there are literally no people here, which then tells you that this is actually set up so that when it turns past a certain hour, when the tavern's shutting up and stuff, this area converts into like a small black market.
I was gonna say the
Perfect.
night market, but that works too.
I thought you were gonna say converts into a church.
That would have been funny.
No, there is a little church in the town though.
I'm gonna blow it up out of spite.
There's a little timber church. It's completely made of wood.
I'm gonna light it on fire.
Down for a second.
I'm gonna light it on fire out of spite.
We
Yeah,
got here.
So
You guys aren't even here.
We aren't
I'm
even
here.
there yet.
I'ma
and you're
burn
ready
it.
to blow
I'ma
up.
burn it.
Demo makes their way there. You find a nice spot where you can be inconspicuous while being close enough to see what's going on,
Mhm.
and you plant yourself there. When are you doing this, by the way? Is this like the first day you arrive?
I'd say first day I tried to like go to the shops and I realized how poor I am. And it's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I can't buy anything.
Dude, just
Maybe-
pickpocket a
maybe
bitch.
I can no, maybe I can maybe get something not like top of the line, but at least get something to get me by. So I like go the second day to the seedy spot that I found.
Eventually, then on that second day, night arrives.
No way.
You see this tavern start to close up. Patrons leave, start going home. The lights in the tavern start to go out, except for the lights that you can see from the back of the tavern. So like areas where the kitchen is, where the staff quarters are, etc. And eventually, the back door of the place opens, and someone walks out, and they're smoking a pipe. It's like an older gentleman. He's a human. He's not so old, but you'd say if you had to guess, he's somewhere in his 50s. And within the span of probably like the next 30 minutes, there's people who come into the back alley walking past you, and they bring along with them different items and stuff that they start setting up at the back of the tavern. Some people come up to the man at the back of the tavern, and he begins basically handing out booze from the back of the door, and they pay him in either coin or by trading stuff.
Okay.
And it seems that the tavern makes a little bit of money on the side selling alcohol illegally to whoever these ruffians are.
We love
Minors.
It being a village, it doesn't seem like
It's illegally selling to minors.
minors.
possibly.
And
Oh,
not
it's
like
quite-
the
it's
young
quite
people
dark,
kind
so
of
you-
guy. It's literally just people from out of town that
Children.
work the mine.
So wait, this is the first day that she's
Second.
there.
Second.
Second
This is-
day. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
So obviously, this being a little village, these are no like professional criminals. This is probably something that's been going on for a long time, to the point where, because this village doesn't really have any security other than like a local office that has like 2 members of security in it. It looks like it's been going on a while. They're just like guys who are probably slightly poorer than your average Joe in the village, who are making ends meet by fencing stuff and getting their
Just some
booze illegally.
dudes.
You know.
It's just some dudes.
And
Nothing-
I just want to ask, poor? Do you mean poorer than me with my 120 gold? Like, am I rich compared to these guys?
With 100, yeah, with 120 gold, you are definitely richer than them. They couldn't even
I'm gonna get a bargain.
dream. They couldn't even dream of buying adventuring gear, because things like potions, so like basically healing in a bottle, and like gear, are like expensive because they're for adventurers. So they wouldn't even be able to rub. These guys wouldn't be able to rub 2 gold pieces together. Basically, they don't have 2 to rub together.
Perfect people to take advantage of.
Yeah, they're slinging copper for bottles of booze.
Gotcha. Okay.
all these children.
Yeah, some of them
Kids.
look small, but you don't know if that's because they're small or if they're actually minors.
Gotcha.
There's also some women there. Some of them seem like they're just normal, but it's also very obvious that some of them are there for other salacious reasons.
Yep, that's on.
Probably to meet up with certain people who are going to pay for time with them. I'm probably sure they're going to go home and just enjoy like a meal and chat.
By the way, I want to let you guys know I put on some epic medieval folk background music for this, so it's not as quiet.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, we love it. We
So
love
yeah, after seeing all that, what does Demo do?
it. Can I like take a quick scan of like what people have out? Like, I don't want to go up to one booth in particular. I just want to take like a quick scan of what, in general, are the offerings that they have out.
Most of it is clearly stuff that's either been stolen from other nearby villages and or towns.
That's fine.
It's
Yeah.
clearly fenced stuff that they're trying to sell it off. And some of it is just things that like dubiously made, like there's potions in quotes. They're very weird colours, and they propose to do things that you even as someone who isn't very knowledgeable in medicine, you know some of the things
Hey, I'm
they
very
do.
knowledgeable in medicine.
You
Excuse
have
me.
a plus 2.
I am a cleric. It's my medicine.
Yeah, you. Okay. But you know that some of the things that these potions say they can do, like restoring eyesight and stuff, you're like that. They can't do that.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a mix of clearly illegal, like stolen goods being fenced, and also just like snake oil salesmen.
Okay. I
Hmm.
definitely want to look at the stolen goods. I want to see what they got.
Most of the stuff not very interesting to someone in your situation: bowls,
Dang.
plates, silverware,
Dang.
jewelry. Unless you want to look nice. But something does catch your eye.
Hmm?
A lady and a gentleman seem to have a little stall they have together. Their stall looks a lot better than the other ones, which kind of just look like a piece of cardboard with like some sort of like wool tarp over the top. This is like made of wood, and it actually kind of looks like a
Sturdy.
shop stall.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't. It looks a little bit run down for a shop stall, but nonetheless, it looks a lot better than what everyone else seems to be running. And they seem to have a select few pieces of equipment. They've got like the occasional sword and the like a piece of armor, etc., on display. And behind them, probably so that they're not so easy to pinch off the front of the area, they seem to have some better items that are just in better condition. Again, like pieces of armor, weaponry, different kinds of holy emblems, which probably would be useful to like a cleric. But you probably, I think you'll have your own.
I
so
do
you
have
can't
my
worry
own.
about
Yeah.
that. And then also they seem to also have like basic adventuring gear. So they've got some blankets, cantles, rations, tinder boxes, vestments,
Comms.
Okay.
etc.
Can I look at the weapons?
No.
Yeah,
If
they've
they had
got
any.
they've got a plethora. The ones up front look a little
Yeah,
bit.
I want the good ones.
Yeah, the ones up front look a little bit banged up, like well used, and the ones behind look considerably better, probably actually stolen from a store. The ones that are up front, you're not sure whether they were stolen from someone or if they were grave robbed. Could go either way.
Ooh, I like grave robbing. Let's
Because they
go.
look well used, as if they were picked up from a battlefield.
Bet.
Okay.
I mean, that's exactly what I would do. I'd pick up some random shit.
I
But
mean,
the
it's
one-
smart.
They've got things like swords, maces, basically very typical stuff you'd see as your general soldier armed with. Nothing too fancy, nothing magical. There's unfortunately no ranged weapons there. But yeah, anything that you could probably imagine a standard soldier would have, they've at least got one of.
Okay. I was about to say, like on the items, on the back, do I see anything that like catches my eye? Anything that I don't know may have enchantments or something? Who knows?
It has the enchantment of come.
No.
Damn.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's what I said.
Yeah, roll a perception check. See what you got.
Perception. I got a 15.
To your eye, there's definitely nothing that looks like it's enchanted or magical. So not really. There's nothing really that piques your interest.
Okay. Okay. I want to approach the booth and talk to these people.
So a very sprightly young lady turns to look at you as you approach. She's got a big smile on her face. She's wearing relatively nice clothing given the situation.
Steal him.
She's in some sort of blouse.
Kill
and
her.
Skirt. It's a low skirt, so it stops at about like her.
Never mind, let her live.
She's wearing like pumps type shoes. They've got a very slight heel. The gentleman that's with her, he looks a lot gruffer. He's wearing
Kill him.
a cap and an overcoat, and he's sat in like work trousers and boots. He looks like he's in some sort of work clothes. He doesn't even make eye contact with you. He's like he's sat down, looking over some stuff and reading through a book, which probably looks like their bookkeeping, stuff like money. But she addresses you, she waves, and she's like, oh, hello, how can I help you?
My hood's still up. I'm trying not to have people see me. I just say, yes, I'd be interested in seeing any other wares that you have that are and I kind of look a little disdainfully down at the regular stuff, more advanced than what you have right here.
Advanced warfare.
And Advanced Warfare 2.
Gives like it gets they get a rocket launcher. Let's
Do
go
I need to make an
advanced.
persuasion check?
No, because she looks you up and down. She says, I do have more stuff that we haven't brought out, but how do I know that you're a customer that's going to be able to pay for those things?
Pulls out Shiv.
Because I have my sack of money to the side.
Oh, you have your sack.
My sack. I have my sack to the side. I just kind of, you know what? I don't want to do that because I don't want people to know I have money.
Yeah, that's a good call.
That's a good way to get robbed. What I want to do instead is like still under my hood. I want to take off my blindfold so that she sees like just one eye, like glare at her, and it's just like, I assure you, I have enough funds to pay.
Me pulls out Shiv. I have enough funds to pay.
She seems to nod her head, knowing she's like, oh, you're an adventurer.
Sure.
Oh, did she ask that?
Yeah.
Yes, you could say I'm one of those.
She's fucking lying.
For a moment, she crouches down and seems to look underneath the makeshift, like wooden stall, and she stands back up and she places a small ring up front, moving something out of the way so that she can place it in front. So she shows it off. Make an Arcana check.
Arcana, please. +6. That's a 16.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yay.
You can definitely tell it's enchanted. Off rip, you don't know what it's enchanted with.
Okay.
Come.
You just don't.
Is she describing it? Like, other than showing me the ring, is she kind of saying either where they got it, if either of them have worn it, what happened, anything like that?
Yeah. As she gives you a good look of it, she then covers it with her hand, and she says, "This ring here was taken off the hand of a deceased paladin. It's an enchanted ring, and it gives great fortitude. It will improve your health, and it will make you harder to kill." And that's what she says.
Because I'm in, obviously, the fucking dark belly of this town, gotta make sure she's not lying to me right now. That she's not just trying to sell me junk.
Yeah, you can make a insight check.
Insight! Nat 20.
Okay.
Yes!
You can tell that
Yeah.
she doesn't actually know what the ring does.
Okay.
You can tell she's not lying that they did take it off a paladin and that it is enchanted, definitely. But she is just kind of saying things that she would expect a paladin would be wearing an enchanted ring for. She has absolutely no idea what it's actually enchanted with.
Sus.
It is sus. Is there a way for me to let her know that I know that she doesn't know jack shit of what she's talking about? Like, be like, stop.
You could show her your
I don't-
tits. I'm just
tell
saying.
her.
I mean, other than tell it, I like to be cool.
Show her your tits.
No.
Damn.
I just again with my one eye making like dead eye contact with her. You see like the snake eye slit narrow. And I just say, if you would be truthful, that would also be great as well. If you don't know anything about this ring, that's fine. But I'd rather you tell me the truth rather than trying to spin a tale.
Okay, fine. It was a cock ring. You don't have to yell at me.
She looks you up and down for a second, and her expression changes. She tilts to the side and puts a hand on her own hip, her free hand that's not covering the ring, and she says, "All right, I don't actually know what magic properties the ring has. All I know is that we found it on the body of a paladin.
Cock.
So we know, and it's enchanted. It's definitely enchanted. That part is true. But if it was on the hand of a very well-equipped paladin, he was in full armor to the gills, a paladin as part of an army, it's probably useful."
I don't know how useful it is if it's a dead paladin.
Yeah, he did die.
He did die.
Like,
Maybe he just
I
died
don't
of.
know.
Maybe he just died of cancer. Don't yell at him.
I just ask.
A paladin dies of cancer.
Magic. Okay.
Magic.
It's a whimsical world.
I just ask kind of bluntly, how much do you want to part with it?
She thinks for a moment. She's looking at you. She's probably trying to gauge how much she can ask for.
Yeah. As she's gauging that, I'm just like, please know that please know that I will be looking for a reasonable price. Nothing outlandish.
Okay,
Just
1 million.
gold.
I want to haggle.
Whoa.
How do I haggle?
40 gold.
You just speak to her.
Yeah, just
Okay.
talk.
A video.
Before you do that,
didn't know
me and
You have to put money on the one end of the scale and keep it balanced for the duration of the conversation.
before that happens, me and Bio's characters aren't in this, right? Yet.
You're not in the town yet, but once Demo's had this conversation, I'll move back to you two as you're traveling towards the town. We'll have
Okay,
a moment
I'ma
to
quickly
walk
use the
around.
bathroom while that happens then.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know if she's
I-
successful.
So yeah,
She's
I
not.
look at I look at the ring. I look back up her, and I'm just like, she said how much gold? 40.
40.
I say 25 sounds more reasonable.
She just says back to you 35.
1 cent.
30, and you have a deal.
She says 32.
30, and you have a deal.
Half of a cent.
She grimaces for a moment.
She turns into
Supposed to be using
Grimace.
the restroom, did you?
Yeah, go
My-
to the back.
My girlfriend's in it.
Oh,
I can't really throw
She
it.
grimaces for a moment.
I'll
but-
just pee between her legs.
No.
But she quickly realizes that 30 gold is still a lot of money, and she reaches out her hand to shake her hand on it.
I shake her hand.
And grab her tits.
No, but with that, I have the 30 gold in the hand,
Okay.
like so she
No.
doesn't necessarily see where it is on my person.
Mm-hmm.
But I like have the 30 gold in my hand, and I also the other.
I'm thoroughly convinced that the gold you have are those little gold chocolate coin things. I'm thoroughly
That's what
convinced.
Bog carries.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you pass her the gold in the little handshake.
I want to pass it at the exact same time she hands me the ring. I'm not getting fucking burnt.
Okay. So you basically handshake her, and she feels the money in your hand, and you hold her hand,
Yes.
clearly being like,
Waiting.
I'm not letting go of this gold until you pass me the ring. So
Exactly.
she turns over her hand with the ring in between her fingers and gestures.
In between her tits. Yeah,
Perfect,
okay.
I take it.
Yeah. As you take it, you both release hands. You give her the money,
Oh no, premarital hand holding.
and the woman just says, "Thank you very much."
Thank you as well. Hopefully, we'll be seeing more of your wares.
The woman, having been just handed 30 gold, literally, she nudges her partner and shows him, and they immediately start packing up.
Oh!
What?
They immediately start packing up. They start
I
putting
was
stuff
listening
away,
to what they were saying.
and they start bagging, and they start clearing the thing, because they know as soon as anyone else knows that they have 30 gold on them, it's not going to go down well.
Yeah, yeah. As they do that, I immediately, because I feel like they're making, well, they're trying to make little noise. They're gonna be making noise packing up. So I just put my hood back up. Well, my hood's been on, but I put my blindfold back on, and I kind of just want to fucking go with the flow and get out of here without anybody really seeing who. Well, essentially a reason why they would have started.
Hey yo, that
Yeah.
woman a snake.
So yeah,
Slither away.
so they start packing up, and you walk away,
Yeah.
and so you get a far enough distance where you're not worried about people following you. And so now you have this ring on you.
I'm putting it on.
Do you want to equip
Well,
it?
Well.
Ring of
let me-
cancer.
Could I do another check to make sure I'm not about to get cursed with this thing?
Ring
Yep.
of ball twisting. It's unfortunately ineffective.
come.
Hi, Bun Bun.
Hi.
We're doing D&D.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check it again if you want. You can do another Arcana check.
Kinda. That is 19.
Okay. You look the ring over, and you start looking at the warding that's on it. It's a ring that's a ring of warding,
Mhm.
and you start reading the inscription on it to see what it
Oh,
actually
no.
wards from.
It's a prison
Uh,
ring.
But then you read it, and it's clearly a warding relating to weather, and then you see the iconic symbol of two little ferrets that are curled up next to each other as the symbol on the end of the ring. And you realize this is a ring of warmth, which basically makes you resistant in game-wise. It makes you resistant to cold damage.
I
but
put it
it
on
al-
immediately.
But it also makes you immune to being harmed by very low temperatures, which makes sense that you would find it on a soldier.
Yeah.
Because it's just a very useful enchanted item to have if you're marching through anywhere to just not be affected by the cold.
Watch, I get a ring too. Zach's just like, it's a ring of explosions.
so,
I put it on.
Okay. I'll equip it for you.
Well, I already got it. I already looked it up. I already got it.
Oh, I mean, I didn't see your backpack.
Unfortunately,
I
it also
added
makes
it to
you
my equipment.
extremely hot.
Oh.
Not temperature-wise, just like
An
character model-wise,
aesthetic.
Just
your
makes you
characters
really
now.
hot.
It's just like
Okay.
boobs out.
Boobs out on a
Hot.
Wednesday afternoon for Harambe.
Okay, let me remove the one that I added to you.
Hastily, of course.
There we go. So yeah, basically mechanically, how it works is you become resistant to cold damage, and you will not take damage from being in the cold unless it drops below -50.
Nice, nice. Do I need to do anything for attunement? I just attuned it to
No,
myself.
you just attuned it. That's
Okay,
fine.
I
You
see.
just have a limited amount of attunement slot.
Yo, you attuned it to you? What frequency?
It's 8675309. That's the
Good.
60 hertz.
9. wait for that. I just fucking pulped around for a couple days.
Okay, and then we'll move to Alexandria and Bog, who are making their way along the road. They know from their travels to the coast that there's a village in the way that they're going. But they're still not sure how far away it is. They didn't really take note of the time it took them to get from the village to the seaside.
Which took easy 4 years.
But so far, it's been a day, you're on the second day, and you're just slowly making your way towards the town. What are you two doing while you're walking?
Fuck you, Bog.
Their relationship has already broken down. They hate each other.
Bog is eating meat that
Where-
he stole off of Digi.
You,
Alexandria.
you flabbergasted hooker.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll steal your hands after this.
In marriage?
No, I'm just gonna take your fucking
Well-
hands.
I mean, that's what they used to do if you were caught thieving.
Anyway, no, Bog's just eating meat.
Yeah, Bog is beating his meat.
Eating.
Yeah, beating. Yeah, anyway.
Eating as in num num yum yum.
I know how much you like the cock, but you don't have to tell us about it. Anyway.
The rooster.
Yeah, I know, the kook.
I didn't know
Anyway.
Bob was a cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bog's very good at cooking.
Oh.
Sure.
But
Any-
he can only cook one meal,
Per year.
and that is shrimp fried rice.
That's
Because
so
he's trained shrimp to fry his rice for him.
A shrimp fried this rice.
Oh,
Alright,
and gingerbread man.
Do
'cause
we...
he bred some ginger once.
So, do we, make it into this town now, right?
Yeah, if that's what, if all the only thing that happened while you were there is that you
Well, no, we also
Bob
passed by.
stole your meat.
Yeah, that's it.
We
I don't
also
care.
went by a field of daisies,
That's
and
cute.
Bog was like, "Wow, those are some lovely daisies."
And then
right, Alexandria?
and then I turn to Bog and I see a dandelion. I'm like, Mo, a dandelion must be the last one this season.
What is it? What's the movie called?
Ice Age.
That's the one, Ice Age. Yeah, so
Bog eats it.
Of course.
Nom noms.
Anyway, I guess we both make our way to this town
Yeah.
and finally make it in.
On the second
Bog
day,
also
Demo,
set fire to the field of daisies.
how would you
Wow.
go about spending the night? Would you look for a place to stay, or would you just find a location somewhere to be homeless?
Bog, like his father, instantly
Because
goes.
I have.
Oh wait.
We actually.
All three of us, or just the two?
Just Demo for now. Just Demo.
Okay. I'm a place to stay. I want to sleep in a bed.
Okay.
Too bad. You're just gonna be homeless with us.
It looks like next to the inn, there's a little travel lodge, just a place that's got like a couple rooms, just for those who are passing through to stay.
I'm like,
Seems like it's the only place that you can pay for a room, other than if you. just
How
random
much is
strangers.
it a night for a room?
How
Well,
much?
you go in. and
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah,
Go in.
we're going in.
There's a cute little front desk there. Demo walks up to it. There's a cute little front desk. And by desk, it's just like a piece of wood. And there's a young-looking lad there. Probably a teenager. This is probably his job.
Alright, I'm
Oh,
killing him.
He looks up at you like a deer in headlights because there's
At
this
my
hooded
fucking
person.
tall ass shit.
He's
Yeah.
just this tall hooded person who just
6'2".
entered, and he's just like,
Mommy.
okay, did not expect this on like my second week of work. So he just at first he doesn't even say anything to you. He just stares at you as you enter.
Just
Are we also there with Demu?
just
No, not yet.
Okay,
Not
okay,
yet.
okay.
Can I say
Uh,
after Delu, Bog does. After Delu goes, I wanted to specify something Bog does. I just
Okay.
remember something.
I still under my hood. Just ask, how much for one night?
For a moment, he doesn't respond. He's still like kind of just awestruck at the how tall you are. And he goes, "Oh, right, of course." And he's like, "It's 50 silver."
How how do I, can I know if I'm about to get ripped off? Like, is that
You can
super
make an
secret?
insight check.
I want to make an insight.
You
check.
don't. I'd say make
That
an.
sounds like a lot.
I mean, no, just make a standard insight check. Yeah.
Insight check. That is 15.
God, you suck.
You think 50 silver is a little steep, but it's not like insanely steep. But compared to like what you'd expect, it's a little high.
I ask.
Especially for the village.
Is that a standard rate? Seems a little high.
He immediately crumbles at your question. He's like, well, typically they tell me to give this rating to people who look like adventurers who come into the town because the actual rating for people to stay is 10 silver, but I have to give adventurers to stay this just silver.
Okay. Let's go with the 10 silver, and then I hand him personally 10 silver, and I'm like, and that's a tip for you.
So you're paying 20 silver. Basically, you're getting
Yes,
10
but
silver for the
he's
room.
getting 10. I don't want to
Okay.
pay the people that were gonna rip me off. Basically, he's getting 10.
And he's like, okay, but just don't tell anyone I gave you the room for 10 silver because I'll lose my job. And I need this job because if I lose this job, my mum will get really mad and she'll kick me out again.
Of course, my lips are sealed.
It's a family-run business.
He then reaches behind him. There's a little wall with hooks. And they've got like keys on them. And he just takes one of the keys off and he hands it to you. And he just says, it's the... Go through that door to the right. You look to your right. There's just a wooden door. He says, there's two other doors. It's the first door.
I take the key, and I even take off my hood because I mean he just saved me from spending extra money, and I just say thank you, and I turn in. I still have my blindfold on, but I turn and walk towards that door.
He nearly passes out.
Fuck yeah!
I'm actually going to make him roll a constitution save.
No wait, let him live. I just paid him till 10 silver.
I'm gonna make him do a constitution save.
Live, boy, live.
And I'm gonna roll it for him once and we'll see. Okay, he's alright. He manages to not pass out.
Thank
But
God.
for a moment there, he saw stars a
Fucking
little bit, and he was like, "I'm gonna pass out."
Is this love?
Baby,
it's
don't hurt me.
terror.
Yeah, it's fucking
Oh.
intimidation, unintentionally.
Intimidation, no breathing.
Yeah. You make your way to the room.
Can't cut my arm because
It's
I've hurt myself bleeding.
nothing to write home about. It is literally what looks like a padded bed with it just using straw, and a little table next to the bed that's got a candle on it.
I make sure the door is secure behind me. I don't want anyone
But
else getting in.
compared to your living situation for the past like year or so, this is luxury. So
Cool. All right.
while you're getting ready for bedtime, what is it that? What do you say? You wanted Bob to do something?
Yeah, sorry. I just off my face.
Classic-
Fucking stop
classic
having cock in
Taco.
your mouth.
Classic
Tacos.
dog.
Sorry.
Just fucking eating all the time.
I
Bob,
got tacos for dinner and I got bored, so I started
Bob
eating it.
eating a taco.
Sorry.
It's, it's the only thing that resembles a puss that he can eat without getting hit in the
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, Bog fights a boar.
Okay.
You find a bar.
Yeah, I find a boar and I fight it.
Okay. Well, roll for initiative. I'm gonna make you fight this bar.
I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom while this goes down. Let me know who wins.
3.
I'm gonna make you. You roll the 3, alright, cool. That's awesome.
Off to a great
Just to
start.
clarify, I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see what the bar gets. A 13. Now that's cool. So the bar is going to go. So let me picture the scene. You.
I'm out in the
walking-
field.
You're walking
walk-
through this scenic view. There's this dirt path. To either side of the dirt path, there's just lovely open fields with a stream running through one of the fields, and you see this bar that's just, trotting around, sniffling the ground, probably looking for mushrooms to eat. And Bog's first reaction is, "I'm gonna kill that."
I'm a gigantic bear. I'm like, or bugbear. I'm like,
Yum.
I see meat.
Yum. Okay.
I am filled with desire.
Okay. So you approach the bar. The bar immediately senses your presence because you're a big bugbear. And in classic bar fashion, instead of trying to run away from you, its only instinct is violence.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing to do, it's going to charge at you.
Myth.
We'll see if it misses. I need to roll for it. Let's see.
What happened?
Bog's fighting a bar.
Oh, okay.
He does miss. He does indeed miss.
Ah.
He tries to charge you. He gets up to you. He swings his head, trying to get you with his tusks, and you, with your agility, just dodge out of the way. And then it spins around to face you, and that's pretty much all I can do. So it's your turn.
All right. Before he does his turn, while that goes on, I set up a betting booth
Oh,
on who would win, the boy or Bog.
We're out in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly.
in their mind,
In my mind, there are
they're just
customers.
delusional.
Alexander, put $2 on Bog for me.
So it's now Bog's turn. This ball's charged at you. You want to eat it. What does Bog do?
I go. I see the boar. Ah, a beast of passion. I like it. I ready my great axe and go to swing at the boar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
15.
You hit. Roll for damage.
15.
Nice. You raise your axe after it turns around after charging, and you bring it down, and in one swoop you decapitate the bar.
Yo,
It doesn't
sick.
stand a chance. The axe just goes straight through its neck, and its head pops off of its body. And after getting one squeal out of the decapitated head, and the body running around for a moment and then falling over, it's dead.
Oh God!
Nice.
Meat.
Drea, but thank you.
Alexandria.
Yes.
Ah, but the head's the best part. Oh,
I know how much you want head, but I ain't giving you any.
I go to dissect the boar.
Oh,
Butcher the boar. That's it.
okay. Because I'm too lazy to find meat to put in your inventory, I'm just going to say that gives you a day's killing that boar gives you a day's rations.
Nice. And I keep the head for a trophy.
Okay,
Are you gonna
can
wear
have
it on your head?
you can have a boar head as a trophy. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you a boar's head as a trophy.
Bet.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna sell it at the market.
Okay.
Boar's head is a very exquisite meal.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I have added that item to your backpack. You can have a boar's head.
Hell yeah.
The description is, what the fuck? Why would you keep this?
A local delicacy.
You're not local. How would you know it's a local delicacy? You're not from where you are.
I know how difficult it is to strike down a boar. I did it in one swing.
And what's Bog and Alexandria's sleeping arrangements?
Alright.
Have
What?
we
What?
reached the town?
Yes.
Not
please.
yet.
Okay, I miss.
I say we set up camp.
I'm.
You're getting close, but it is getting dark, and so it's up to you whether you want to keep walking to see if you can reach the town in time, or if you want to play safe and set up camp.
No, we find a tree and I set up a fire near it and we toast marshmallows.
What's this wee shit?
I'm
gonna
lying
keep
about
walking.
the marshmallows.
I'm gonna keep
we can-
walking.
What is Alexandria going to keep walking?
Yeah. I want to see where this goes.
So Bog is going to set himself up a little camp. You do have a bedroll on you, but you don't really have much of anything else. So hopefully the weather doesn't turn.
Yeah, I set up a little fire to keep myself warm.
Okay. I would like you to roll survival.
But I did stealth by accident. Hold on.
Not you,
That's.
just Bog.
Oh, I thought you
I
meant
also
me.
did stealth by
No,
accident.
no.
Oh, you're sick.
Bog roll survival.
6.
You attempt to make a fire. However, your Bog's not the most ingenuity inclined creature with a wisdom of -1 to his modifier,
I wonder
a wisdom
why.
of 8. So you attempt to make a fire. You get some sticks together, and you really try with your tinderbox to get it to light, and it's not lighting.
I like to imagine instead, Bog, like, doing the little stick thing where you rub them together.
Not even
Against
using
the
his
wood?
tinderbox that he has. He's just trying to rub them together to make a fire.
And somehow, the hair on his head catches fire. And he's like,
That's impressive.
I don't know how, but I guess this was successful. And he just puts it out.
So, thankfully, it's not that cold. So, given the fact you have a bedroll, you can probably... It'd be a bit uncomfortable, but you can probably still sleep through the night, and you won't be harmed in any way.
Bugbears have fur. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. And so, does Bog do anything before he gets ready for bed?
He puts the head of the boar off to one side and says nighty night, pats it on the head, and
Mhm.
pulls the opposite side and goes to sleep.
Mm.
Now, Alexandria, who has
Sup?
decided to just keep walking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you carry on walking.
Hmm.
You're just walking down this dirt path. You walk for a couple more hours, and the town isn't in sight yet.
Uh-huh.
It's very late now. It's a couple hours in. It's now dark. It's like now nighttime. There's no natural light except from the moonlight.
Doesn't the town have the lighting?
Yeah, but you can't see it yet.
Oh.
It's not in view. Do you just continue going?
Yes.
Okay. So you carry on walking through the night. You walk and you walk, and another 3 or so hours in, you get sight of the village.
Yay!
Comes into your view over a hill, and you're like, "Oh, there it is." And I imagine you keep walking until you reach
Yeah.
the village.
Yeah.
You reach the village. It's well into the night now. It's on the other half of the night. You're approaching 12 o'clock pretty rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you actually get into the village.
Okay.
Now that you're there, you have no idea that Demo's here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Damn right.
Okay, so I go to the local inn, but I don't like go inside it. I just go into the alleyway next to it, find like a box, sleep in it. The end.
Jesus.
You find a box to sleep in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not even gonna like.
They don't have boxes. They have crates.
Exactly. It's a box.
Ooh,
It's
No,
still a
it's a crate.
box.
big wooden box.
It's not a box.
You can still use it to sleep on it.
Yeah, you can still use it to sleep, but
Yeah,
it's not a box. It's a crate.
I'm gonna sleep on it anyway. Anyway, as you were saying, Zach.
So yeah, you find a box to sleep in.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's not very comfortable
Mhm.
or warm, but luckily the night isn't too cold.
Yeah.
You can make it work.
This town is too advanced. It has cardboard.
Anyway, go on.
Oh no, my immersion, he said sarcastically.
My immersion.
Also, cardboard has existed literally for as long as paper has existed. So
Only technically.
What? No.
Yeah, literally, technically, because it was created.
The stuff we have today is that like we use for cardboard boxes with the little do between the two.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
not been around since the
Oh
invention.
yeah, no, but like card as a concept, like thick paper.
Yeah, thick paper has been around since the invention of paper, but like card stock has been around. But like the cardboard with the little ridges in the middle.
Oh well, yeah, but it's not gonna be that.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
Like
be
a modern
that.
cardboard box, it's just a box.
Metal Gear Solid box.
It's basically just a thick paper box.
Yeah. What I was imagining anyway.
It's probably just something that was delivering
Like
I don't
goods or something.
paper. Probably a paper box carrying paper.
Yeah. Alright.
But yes, you sleep through the night, and then now nothing eventful happens throughout the night.
We all regain our like health points that
Yeah,
we lost, right?
Yeah, you've already long rested. I haven't affected any of your stats. I've already long rested everyone, so don't worry about that.
Sick.
And the fight with the board didn't really take
Yeah, I
much
don't.
out of Bog.
Yeah, real. So, yeah, and you wake up in the morning. Demo feels the most refreshed, having slept on an actual bed.
Damn right I do.
Who wants to wake up first? If you can't decide, you'll have to roll for it.
I do.
I do.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense for Bog to wake up since he's fucking sleeping outside.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bog,
yeah.
Actually, Bog, you can wake up first.
Yeah, Bog, you wake up first.
I wake up. I pack everything up. I pat the pig's head on the head. I say, "Good morning." It doesn't respond. Ah, so that's how it's gonna be. Well, back into the bag you go. Put him back in my bag. And then I, as a large bugbear, roll into town, or roll in the direction of town.
Okay.
Okay.
You start making your way towards town.
Yeah.
It's from where you are. It's still a several-hour trek, so we'll move on to the next person who wakes up. Who wakes up between Demo and Alexandria? first?
Demu.
Demo, you wake up. You feel pretty refreshed. It's been a long time since you've slept on a proper bed. Even if it is a straw bed, it's still a lot proper compared to the horrible sleeping conditions you've had previous. Your back doesn't hurt for once when you wake up. Your neck doesn't hurt. It's great.
I feel amazing.
What do you do? Go back to bed.
Yeah, I get more sleep. I go pack up my stuff, exit my room, and I go past the front desk. Who's at the front desk right now?
It depends on how early you woke up. Actually, what time did you wake up?
I'd say like 7, 8.
Okay, so at the moment, there's no one at the desk, but there is a little piece of paper with ink written on it that says, "Please hand in your key before you leave."
I wanted to buy another night though. R.I.P.
Well, you'll have to come back when the stuff.
And I put the key down on top of the paper,
Okay.
and I exit the building.
Okay, cool. You enter into the village. There's a couple people awake at this point. Most people are still indoors. It's 7 in the morning. The only people who are probably up are those who are off to go either work in the mill or off to go work in the farms. Everyone else is still taking the day inside, or is still sleeping.
I'm hoping that I can.
Good.
I'm hoping I can scare Demu when I wake up. I want that to happen.
Yeah, as Dima enters the. What time do you want to wake up, Alexandria?
A little bit after Demu.
Okay. Well, let's say as Demu enters the town, walks out of their little traveling lodge, the little sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Alexandria, you wake up. You wake up from behind the inn in your box.
And as I wake up, it's
Horrible.
like all these bottles move in and shit.
Like a horrible night's sleep. You have aches in places you didn't know you had places.
Mm.
So yeah, you wake up. You get up out of your box that's for some reason filled with bottles.
Yeah.
And as you wake up, do you like go anywhere in particular? You start going anywhere in particular?
All right, so I gather my things aka my level 1 peasant gear things. And I just leave my alley. Well, like, not leave my alley. I get up, go towards the exit way of my alley, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I, like, peer my head around the corner to see what's, like, you know, what's going on with everybody, like, what they're doing.
As you leave the alley, it's pretty quiet. There's no one around. But then you see Demo, who has left her little travel lodge and is walking into the village. You spot them. Demo, roll a perception check.
Dima?
Hello?
Taylor?
Sorry.
Roll a
Got it.
perception check.
Roll a
I
perception.
know. I got a 4.
Right now. Okay, thank you.
I did.
You don't notice Alexandria. But Alexandria, you notice Demo.
Yay! I
What do you
shall
notice?
go to Demo or Demo.
Demo.
Demo, thank you.
Oh, Demo.
Demo.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, I go to Demo and just demolish you. I'm kidding. I just go to Demo, saying good morning. As like obviously like I did not brush my hair at all.
You just nonchalantly walk up to Demo and just like, good morning.
Yeah, I just yeah, that's like all like my hair is like all frizzed up. Some of it's matted to my forehead.
Jesus.
Demo, you hear the good morning. You turn and see Alexandria.
Yeah.
To your surprise, Alexandria is also in this town. Someone who you literally just abandoned to presumably you didn't know their fate when you left. They could have been dead for all you know.
They wanted to suck that man's dick. I just
And they are now currently in,
goal.
as if fate, they are now also in this town, and they have just nonchalantly walked up to you and said good morning.
Looking like a hot ass mess.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume also that fucking Alexandria smells. Cause it's been
Yeah.
days.
Do you smell
It's
Alexandria?
No.
Well,
Well,
No.
just a slightly hint of like, you know, just a little bit of sweat because it did take me a bit to get to the town, but that's it.
did also sleep in some crates. I feel like that probably had some gunk.
Yeah, but they good crates, high quality crates. I'll show you these crates.
No.
Let's just say it's not like a too strong of a smell, but I do need to take like a bath or shower or something.
Gotcha. But it's not nearly as strong as when we were all like chain gang together.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
not like
yeah,
the
yeah.
worst, but I'm also still like, ooh.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's a
any of us taken a shower yet?
no.
I'm at an N. I assume I took showers.
Well, now actually you fell asleep. You didn't say anything
No.
about taking a
Yeah,
shower.
You didn't say anything about taking a
No,
shower.
and then, so you know snakes don't sweat.
Just don't need to take a fucking
Hey.
shower, you sneaky little
Anyways.
snake.
Snakes don't sweat.
No,
No, they're cold-blooded animal.
Yeah.
Oh.
you didn't know
They
that.
spend most of their time being cold. They don't want to lose heat.
Yeah. So I look over at Alexandria. I'm just like, oh, well, hello. Good morning. Didn't expect to see you here so soon.
Sup, bitch. I lived, bitch. Anyway, I say, yeah, small world, isn't it? Bog's somewhere down the road, way over yonder, doing bog-related things. Off in the
Bog's
distance.
trying to
That takes
find
him
a
a while.
horse.
Yeah, off in the
Let's
distance.
hope that takes him a while.
Yeah, off in the distance, we just hear Bog scream. Ah!
Yeah, let's hope
Horse,
that
get
takes him a
back
while.
here!
I feel like I'm hearing his voice. And I think I want to go somewhere else right now.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there? But for me though, real quick, Zach, is there like a bathhouse or something anywhere, or is it like just an inn that has like accommodations?
It's probably fair to say that there's probably like somewhere in the inn you could probably bathe.
Okay.
You'd reckon, but because this is a village, most people just have like bathing tubs and stuff. They'll just collect water
Okay.
from the river to bathe in.
All right. Well then, is the market open then?
Not quite yet. There are some people setting up
Oh, okay.
in the middle of town. The two main shops, which is the general store and the adventuring goods, they're like big buildings, like big timber buildings, and the rest are sort of just like stalls that are near those. And the stalls wise, there are some people that have got into their stalls and are setting up.
Okay, okay.
There's a healing place, like a small cottage that's got like apothecary written on it, and then there's a stall outside that's empty, but you imagine that's where the potions are being sold from.
Okay, well, I was gonna ask if there was like a soap store.
No, there does not seem to be anyone who sells soap.
Bullshit. Well,
Unfortunately, soap has not been invented yet.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's false.
That's
Huh?
false. That's so false.
What do you mean what's false?
Soap hasn't been invented yet, but paper has.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it's fucking paper.
Soap's just animal fat.
yeah. And?
Huh?
What?
What do you mean, Snoop?
I mean, I can't have something from like the 100 ADs, but I have to have something from 2800 BC. It's a fantasy setting. I can have whatever I want be invented or not be invented.
It's my Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
Fair enough, I guess.
They sell. You can buy lard and you can buy ash though if you want to make soap.
Okay, well, can I do that then? Because I want to make some soap.
Yeah, the general store will have some ash and some like fat.
Okay,
lard.
is there like a time limit though, like until like it's actually open? Because I don't want to like pop in and be like, "Yo, give me your shit," if they're not like open yet.
Well, you can't tell from where you stood whether it's open or not, but there's no lights on at the moment, so there's no like lanterns that's being turned on, so
Okay.
probably not open right now.
Okay, then I will just hang around Demu or Demu. Demo, thank you. Whatever the fuck. I'll just hang by I'll hang by tall snake lady for a bit.
That's fine.
I'll hang by
So
tall, yeah, snake.
Dima,
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to roll a d4 for me, please.
Oh shit. D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 set of dice.
Or
Tell me the
one.
result you get. Can you increase your walking? Well, actually, just I'll keep it in mind actually because I don't want to have to increase it and decrease it. on
You
the
sure?
other side.
I can do it.
I suppose you can. Yeah, add +10 to your walking speed.
Okay. Any particular reason why that I can know?
Well, for the time being, just add +10 to your walking speed. But I want you to remove 5 from your AC.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay.
And I'll describe the scenario in a moment.
Oh, but I cannot wait.
And -5, you said.
Also,
Someone forgot to put her hood on.
Also, you've set your walking speed to 10 rather than.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
10, 9, 8. That makes my 8. Okay.
Nice. So, you just stood there for a moment. You was chatting to Alexandria about whatever, as Alexandria waits for the market to open fully, and you have your hand raised for a moment in the middle of speaking. You know, just as you're gestating as you talk, and for just a split moment, you feel like your right hand get just like slightly heavier for a moment and drop a little bit. Not enough that it's not like falling down to your side as if you've lost sensation in it, but just this jerk motion of like it feeling a little bit heavier, drops a little bit, and then you're fine. And in your like the sound you hear in that moment is like the twanging sound of like when you pull a piece of string really tight and then it breaks. That's all you notice.
That happens. I immediately look over at Alexandria and be like, "Did you feel that?"
Feel what?
No.
Damn
The only thing I
It's like-
feel, the only thing I wish I could feel were your titties in my hand. I'm kidding.
um,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I just say I don't know what
Keep
happened,
going.
but something feels off now.
Well, have you tried turning it off and on again?
I did, and it's not working.
Oh, what a
and then-
tragedy.
After a few moments, you feel slightly lighter. You feel slightly lighter on your feet. You reckon it's just a hunch, but you reckon you could just go a lot further, a lot faster.
Do I also feel like
lighter.
maybe I could take less hits? Like I may just get hit a little. Maybe I
Well,
can go
the
further,
the whole
yeah.
losing armor class. I'll say this at least. The whole losing armor class thing is like a luck.
Oh.
So it's just you're more likely to get hit. There's no real reason you do. You're just unlucky. So things that usually wouldn't hit you might now because you're just unlucky.
Yikes.
But that might change. You don't even know what has caused this.
I don't. Is there a way I can figure out what caused
If
it?
you ever guess what's happening, I will immediately reveal the fee. But there's also a trigger that I have in mind for you to understand how the fee works.
Okay, I was about to say, does that mean you don't want me to try to look up what may be causing it?
You can try and look it up, but it's a custom fee.
Okay, so it's homebrew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Apart from that, everything else feels normal.
I just shake my head, just like I don't know what's happening, and I don't like it.
Oh my god.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it, you guys.
Mom, I
In the
want to go
meantime,
home.
Bog's still moving. He's schmoving. And I'll say, Bog, because he technically has like a full 10 feet of extra movement. He makes it there faster than Alexandria does.
Has
Um,
Bog found a horse yet?
Oh.
Whore? No.
A
Horse.
I don't know. Actually, you know what? That's a good point. I could expedite this. Bog, if you're willing, manages to get to the town way quicker because he hitches a ride on the back of a horse and carriage that was on its way to the village that passes it.
Yeah.
And he's just because he's so friendly. They were like, look at this cute bugbear. We need to. Where are you going, guy? And he Bog's like, I'm off over here. And they're like, come on, we'll take you there. We're
That
going
way.
Yeah.
Because of my background in performing gladiatorial combat, I amazed them with a show, and they're so delighted because they haven't been entertained in centuries or whatever. I don't know.
You're gonna accidentally
Yeah, and they're like clapping, and they're like, get on, free of charge. We'll take you to the village up ahead called Rivertide. You can get yourself cleaned up and sorted out up there.
Good. On the way, I can tell you about how I single-handedly decapitated a boar in one chop.
They're riveted. So yeah, as you two are waiting for the market or whichever,
Yeah, me.
you see this horse and carriage, to your disbelief, pull into the town. Looks like it's carrying wares, probably for the market. As the carriage pulls in, there's other people who come out to start taking stuff off the carriage. And you see Bog the Bugbear, Bog the Second, hop off the back of this carriage. Just in pretty good health. He looks fine, actually.
And then I said, "Sock her? I barely know her."
Which, can you do a performance check?
Yeah.
Oh,
Performance.
just want to see if
I
they're
hope it's not good, I'll be honest.
disgusted by that or
9.
if they find it funny.
Oh, 9.
Thankfully, Bog left that joke for last because the look he gets after he makes that joke is a look of that's like a disgusted look.
Oh,
And they're just like, ew.
Well, thank you for the ride.
They like politely nod and wave. They're like, ooh, get this bugbear out of here.
get fucking out of here, man.
Isn't about sucking women. What the fuck?
Do I notice Alexandria And
Yeah, you
they-
would like immediately like I stood in like
Shit.
you immediately noticed the bow.
Shit.
Oh, Demu! Could tell you
That's not-
standing there from the sticks in
Demo.
your hair.
It's
Demo.
Demo. You know, no, I want it canonically that you said that way, and I'm like, Demo.
Demo! Yes, that too!
No. It's lovely to see you again, Bach. You just hear like a quiver in Demo's voice.
And Alexandria!
Yeah.
I haven't seen you since we parted ways!
That was-
Ah, good time.
Oh God, you're alive.
Well, yes! I am Bog, the magnificent bugbear.
Can I roll to shoot him in the face?
No.
No.
You don't have a
Damn
gun.
it! I have a bow and arrow. I could shoot you with that.
I mean, you have a short bow,
Yeah.
and you don't have any ammunition right now.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Although you don't have equipment, it's just in your inventory. So yeah, and conveniently as well, as Bog arrives, it looks like this supplies is what a lot of the merchants were waiting for. So there, you see the people who are running the general store and the merchant and the adventurers supplies. They head into their storefronts. They turn the lights on. They've got these cute little wooden signs that they flip on the front of the door that now says "Open for Business." It looks like the market is starting to get into full swing. Just as that's all happening as well, as you all are happily reunited, you all notice the tattoo that each of you has is glows faintly, just for a moment, all three of yours, and then goes back to being what just looks like a normal black and white tattoo. And that's it. Nothing else weird happens to the tattoos at all. But who cares about some weird tattoos? The market's open. Go capitalism.
Can I roll perception to see if I know what just happened?
You can roll an Arcana check to see if you know what just happened.
11.
No.
Damn. Just no.
You know that it glowed.
Weird. Anyway, guys, weapons.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
You can if you wish.
Excuse me, Mr. Kitty Cat. Mama's got to do a check. Arcana, baby.
Don't
That's
roll
a
that, right?
17.
Arcana.
No,
I'm
you don't.
You said I don't either? Damn.
No. You
All right. Can I? I'll
Usually
roll one.
Yeah. Even if you roll an actually, you're not gonna know. So you still got
Oh.
it.
All right. Fuck yeah. One.
Okay.
Nice.
You are convinced that when those tattoos glowed, that was a very bad sign.
Sick.
Wow.
You've convinced yourself. Like you looked at them and you're like, with your knowledge of Arcana, you were like, that's definitely bad. Whether that's true or not, no one knows.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's all Bog's fault. Got it. All right. Where's my gun?
We do
Guns
not
haven't
have
been
a gun.
invented yet.
I'll make one.
Soap hasn't been invented.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to. I have to
Paper
be the
has,
one.
though.
I have to be the one that invents.
Paper,
Oh,
though.
Think about it. In a world of fantasy, paper would get invented before soap.
No.
Yeah, of course it would. You can clean yourself
Why?
with magic.
Only wizards could.
Or
but
magic
Guess who
users.
invented paper? Guess who invented paper? The people who use it, wizards,
Yeah, but regular folk, like...
wouldn't
Don't-
invent soap.
I could just invent soap.
Why would you combine ash and lard?
Why would it? People invented soap IRL. What are
In
you
a
talking
world
about?
without magic, I'd start combining lard and ash as well if I didn't have magic.
Hey, yeah, most people don't have magic.
Yeah.
They aren't going to, like... Never mind. I feel like this is a mute point.
Yeah. No
I'm
one
not.
ever
I'm not
invented
gonna.
soap.
I'm not gonna convince you that soap would definitely have been invented in a fantasy setting.
No.
No.
I can see
So
no
I-
logical reason that they would make soap.
Anyway, back to me. I go out to the market and get ashen lard.
Cool. You're about to make an insane invention.
Yes, I'm going to revolutionize the world.
Okay.
All
I'd
right.
also like to say that in your inventory currently you have 1 silver and 3 copper.
Wait, what's in my inventory?
in my inventory it says 2 gold, 10 silver.
Yeah, but I'm using your D&D Beyond character.
Oh.
I did say that in my message.
Oh yeah, true. Well, I
15
couldn't really
gold.
I
Fuck
couldn't really
yeah.
work on it when I was on my way back from the store.
Yeah, so,
I walk.
Well, I mean, I said it at like half 1.
No, I know. I was at the store when you sent that.
You've been at the store all day.
Yeah? I walk, dude.
It takes you all day to watch the store. I wouldn't even go. I'd start foraging.
Whatever. Anyway, so for the sake of this, I'll just have 5 silver in total, if that's okay. Just 5.
Okay. I'll
And
let you have 5 silver.
yeah, just 5. All right. How much are these items? Just like
Uh,
one of each per se.
You want like just enough to make soap.
Yeah.
Okay. You can buy a cube of lard and a bag of ash for 1 silver.
Okay, so 2 silver in total.
No, I mean together. You could buy them
Oh, together. I thought you meant like separate.
They'd be like 50 copper apiece.
Oh, okay, then I will buy those items.
Okay. Cool.
No
Go.
bargaining?
You
No,
no, it's a general store.
it's a general store.
Oh,
That'd be rude.
Yeah,
I'd
dude.
still bargain.
you, my guy goes to the supermarket and he's like going to the till and they're ringing him up and they're like, that'll be $10.55 and he's like,
Nah, man. Here's
$9.35.
$5. Here's $5. I'll see you in court.
All right.
Listen, you drive a hard bargain, but I think I'll be taking these items for $6. That's so funny.
All
I
right.
wanna
Anyway.
see someone do that. Just try and haggle in like an
Have you
like
not
a
seen that
formalized
meme?
shopping. No.
Oh, dude, I need to show you that meme of the guys who's like, oh yeah, you buy this one, you get this one for free, and he's like, nah, I'll just take the free one. And it's
That's
like,
so
boys,
smart.
no!
That's so smart.
Yeah, really? I'll take the free one. Anyway, so I get those items, the ash and lard, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming though.
make
I'm assuming
soap.
though it won't smell like anything because it'll just be that.
Yeah, it smells a little bit like animal fat.
Okay, then
You won't smell like animal fat if you use it.
okay, well I'm gonna do this instead. You said it's a general store, right? Is there any place that sells lavender?
Yeah, sure. I guess the place would probably sell like common herbs and floweries. So yeah, they sell
Okay,
lavender.
then I shall grab the lavender.
Okay, you buy a stem of lavender for like 5 copper.
All right, cool. Then I'll do that then.
Okay. And you combine them.
I combine them. I mush them together.
Oh my god! You just invented soap.
Yay!
I will
I've
now
invented
add
soap.
to your backpack. You now have soap.
Yes.
You have just invented something that no one knows about.
Sick. I'm gonna fucking be rich, boys.
Sell it. Yeah, sell it. Be an enterprise.
So wait, I have like enough to make another thing of soap, right?
No, you've made 1 thing of soap.
Okay, I made 1 thing. So in order to make more, I have to
You
I have to
have
buy.
1 cube of soap.
Okay, so what I can do is, wait, how big is this cube? Is it like a regular sized bar of soap or like a little cube boy?
No, it's like more like a ball
It's
of
like
soap.
it's
Hmm.
like those free ones you get in the hotel.
Oh, those things,
Yeah.
those tiny soaps.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, those.
It's like a third of the size of a store bar of soap.
Okay.
But it's more than enough to wash yourself a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
then
good for like 1 wash.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Think how much we charge people for it.
I know that's the whole point.
A
That's-
business.
That's what I'm
I
gonna
found the
do.
video.
This is the thing though. People don't know what the fuck soap is, so good luck.
Hey, but when
I
you smell
will-
good, don't you
Yeah,
worry about it.
and plus it smells like fucking lavender, bro. that was actually gonna be my pitch anyway. So
That's
I
awesome.
was gonna be like, yo, use this, be lavender.
Does Bog see this go down?
No.
Not unless you followed Alexandria into the general star now.
Oh no, Bog went to the weapons.
All right, cool.
You went
But
to the
yeah.
adventuring equipment.
Yeah.
So in terms of the funny, I will do this. I go to Demo.
Demo.
Thank
Just
you.
Split the word in two. It's DEMOD.
All right, I go to demo.
Yeah,
I go to demo
Come on.
man. I go to demo man. I go to demo, and just like show them what I made. Be like, yo, check this shit out.
I fucking take a whiff, smell lavender, and I'm like, how do you use it?
And I'm like,
What is
it's a thing that I have dubbed soap. So basically, how we use this is we use this when we bathe, and it'll make us not smell like water only. We will smell like soap. We will smell like roughly of this soap. It'll leave the scent for at least a couple of minutes.
Missed opportunity to call it SOAP.
No way.
New
New.
opportunity to call it cleaning goo.
No, I'm gonna call it spope.
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 How's that spelled? SPOAP.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's SPAO. Spope.
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 You say all that to me, and I'm like, I mean, can I use it?
Fuck yeah. We just need to go into the inn or something.
Okay. I mean,
Was this all just to trick her into showering together?
I'm not showering.
No.
as
Well,
it.
wait, aren't we both female in
We are,
this?
but I'm not showering with you.
Yeah, the snake tail will just keep hitting me in the face.
But I mentioned like, I mean, we could go back to the inn that I was in.
Well, like
The reception boy is very skittish.
All right, cool.
And they wanted the owners upcharge adventurers, but I mean, maybe if you come in with me and it's the same guy, we'll get the usual 10
Bet.
silver.
Bet. Let's go.
Y'all
Let's
are
go.
about
Hey,
to
try
lift
that
the
bully
first
teenager.
bubble bath.
Yeah, dude.
Bubble.
Yeah. So I get me and Demo just go to the inn that she stayed at to test our new product.
I want to see if the boy's still there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna contact HR if you bully this boy anymore.
I'm not trying to bully him, but I also don't want to get
I'm gonna
ripped off.
contact
Hey.
HR.
I just don't want to get ripped
Hey,
off.
real
That's all
quick.
I
What's the contact for HR? I have a complaint.
Who are you complaining about?
I'm
Sorry,
complaining that this fantasy setting does not have soap.
Well, now it does.
Why
I
is
just
that-
made it.
It literally does.
Yeah, I just made it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you
Literally
mean?
have soap in that inventory.
Yeah, I made
No,
it
they got
just now.
Spo. They got
Spoke.
Spo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
what
they
Spope.
made
It's the
it.
same
That's not
thing.
soap.
It's just funny fantasy name.
Yeah, Spope.
Yeah.
Spope.
Spope.
We named it Spoke.
Yeah, Spope.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway, so me and Demo just go back to the inn that they stayed at to test our new product.
Who's at the reception desk?
Okay. But before you discover who's at the reception desk, we're gonna go to Bob, who entered the general adventuring wares.
That's fair.
Wait, I thought it was entering the adventurers market.
Yeah, the adventuring wares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can
general adventuring
haggle.
wares. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the it's not the general store, so it's like its own separate building. So this guy's probably more willing to haggle with you because he deals with adventurers. He doesn't deal with just the common riffraff of the village.
Okay.
So you walk in. It's nothing crazy. This is still a small village, but he's got some nice pieces of gear, like hung up on walls, like showpieces and stuff. Swords with gems in the handles, pieces of like full sets of armor on armor racks. It's all decent steel. Some of them have been like clearly been through a whitesmith who's adorned them with like silvers and gold plating and stuff like that. And then there's obviously that you then use the run of the mill stuff, slightly more boring. But yeah, not bad given the place that it's in. There's a range of things from anywhere from swords to maces to hammers, bows, crossbows, magical books, arcane focuses, holy symbols, ammunition, etc., etc. Anything that the basic adventurer would be like, I need to stock up on one of these items. So what, is there anything in particular Bog's looking for?
I wasn't paying attention. Can you list that all
Oh my
again?
god.
No.
I'm sorry.
Well, what I will say is that basically...
I heard swords with gems in it. I was like, oh, that's cool. I wonder if like I could get one of the swords. And then you continue listing stuff, and I was like, huh?
Basically, the store has some good showpieces, but the bulk of its stock is just all the general stuff that an adventurer would want going into a store to restock on ammo and stuff.
Shopkeep, I'm here for your best sword.
He looks up at you. It's a gruff-looking man. He's very tall. He's like 6'5"-ish.
And I'll need a couple potions as well.
He looks up at you from his woolen cap that he's got. You see that he's a half-orc. He looks you up and down for a moment, and then he gestures to a sword that's mounted on the wall, a showpiece. Looks like it's a steel blade with a silver-plated handle and a red gem for the pommel. It's single-edged, but it's curved. It's a curved blade.
Dana.
It has a basket instead of a guard. It just has like a basket over the handle. You say Arcatana? You are banned from the store. No, I'm joking.
You are banned from the story.
And he just that, and he goes, "This is the best blade I have."
Ah, a blade like that has seen many battles, I'm sure.
He goes, "Yeah, it has seen many." battles."
Yeah.
Please tell me more about this sword.
The first battle it saw was coming into my shop because I had to fight for it. But other than that, nothing really. Because it'd be a bit stupid, wouldn't it, really, if I had a sword on my wall that had been through battles. I don't sell second-hand stuff here, you know. You seem to be a bit insulted that you said that it's been through many battles.
Oh.
He was being sarcastic.
My good sir,
Oh my god.
you misinterpret my...
Don't be mad at me.
You misinterpret my words. I mean to only say that it is a very fine blade.
Yes, it's brand spanking new.
Oh.
Never been used. Sharpest blade I've got.
Well, how can you tell it's the best sword then?
Look, it's made by one of the best blacksmiths in the next 30,000 miles.
30,000 miles?
Hey, yo, we
This
still
sha-
use miles?
You won't find a better blade in this side of Faerun.
Yeah, it was invented by the Romans.
Which existed? The Romans exist in this timeline? Okay.
Yeah, it's a fantasy setting.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So,
Rome,
Yeah.
it's just on the other side of Faerun.
why do you think there's gladiators?
Exactly. People. Come on. D&D
So-
Rome.
How would I convince you to part from such a magnificent blade?
Pay me. That's usually how it goes.
Pay me money.
But let me tell you about the story of a boar that I
Oh my god.
killed in one hit of an axe.
Let me
Oh,
tell you what's
yeah.
a bar.
Uh-oh.
Listening to a story.
Yo!
Out with a blade.
My boy.
He's very
Alright, so
grumpy.
just name a price.
I love the defeatedness.
I don't know. What? 650 gold?
Jesus.
No. I'll give you 2 silver for the blade.
Is this some sort of joke?
Sir, I killed a boar with one swing
No
of
one
an axe.
asked.
I-
You could have killed a
to put
fucking dragon, and I'm
I
not gonna
pull
sell you
out
fucking
the
anything
boar's
for
head
two
and
silver.
slam it against the table.
To put this into context, fucking 10 silver is worth 1 gold. My boy just shed 2 silver.
I thought it was 100 silver for 1 gold.
No,
It is-
it's 10. No, based on the.
It's it's
I thought 100 copper, 1 silver, 100 silver, 1 gold.
I'm trying
100
to
copper,
remember.
1 gold piece, 10 silver pieces, 1 gold piece.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, click on your coins that you have. Manage coin, it has the currency, like,
Yeah, it's 100
Trade off
copper
right
to a
there.
gold, 10 silver to a gold, 2 electrum to a gold, and then 10 gold is 1 platinum.
Oh.
so I'm just like, my bro just said 10 silver pieces when he said over 300 gold. I'm like, damn, my boy's shooting for the moon.
Is it some what? Why the fuck have you put a boar's head on my table?
To show that I mean business.
You don't seem to fucking know anything about business.
I know a great deal about business. I know that sword's not 600 gold.
All right, funny guy. You either get that bar off my table and leave, or you buy something with actual like with real money, not whatever you do. Pissy in silver. What do you think this is? The general store. It's next door. Wrong place.
Alright, put up your dukes then, huh?
Oh my god.
You want to fight me?
You can't seem to take me seriously here.
I'm not gonna fight you. I've got a job. I'm working. You stick around for till end of the day, though. I'll fight you after my shift's over.
I'll fight you when I'm done.
Fine. You twisted my arm. Fine. 3 silver.
Oh my god. What about
gonna give
2
you-
copper pieces?
I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to get out of my store.
Oh, what? You just said you weren't gonna fight me, huh, big guy?
I won't have to fight you. I'll just pick you up and throw you out.
I'm a huge-ass bugbear, sir.
I don't give a fuck how big you are, mate. I've lifted dragons.
I've
Oh,
lifted dragons.
Bullshit.
I've lifted dragons, he says.
You can call bullshit if you want, mate. Who do you think runs an adventuring store?
A fat, lazy bastard who thinks his sword worth 600 gold.
An adventurer runs an adventuring store. You don't look like you've seen an adventure in your life.
I should let you know, I fought a giant. And I'm still standing.
Yeah, you fought a giant, but you led with a story of beating a bard. Yeah, that makes sense to it, lad.
He's fucking roasting you. Damn.
I'm having no fun right now.
Tell
you what.
Fucking swinging fucking
An
life.
angry half-orc, you just walks into his like adventuring store. You're like, yeah, that
And
blade that you just
insulted him.
said's worth all this money. I'll give you 3 silver for it.
Oh my
No,
god.
2 silver.
That's how
2
haggling
silver. I'll
works.
give
You
two silver.
swing
Oh,
low.
You swing
Then you
low.
swung 2
Me when I
low.
go into a museum, like, how much is this piece? Like, oh, it's like £3 million.
I got $2.
I got 50.
Yeah,
I got
that's
50
how
pence.
you
$50 for you.
haggle.
I've got 50 pence.
That's how
50
you
pence.
haggle. Swing low.
You swung too low.
You did. You really swung too
you
low.
swung so low that you hit his ankles.
Is that not? I have 15 gold. I'm trying to buy a sword worth 300. Fucking 600 gold pieces. I only have 15 gold.
I still got
Yeah.
like 80 gold pieces left.
You don't have to buy his best sword.
Yeah, you don't have to-
It's not
yeah.
bad.
If
Oh,
Bog
like the-
can't have the best, what's the point?
Oh my
Like,
god.
Bog gets to
That's
have
so
something. But I don't think
so
Bog's allowed here
true.
anymore. I don't think Bog's allowed here anymore.
All right, so where's your bargain bin then, huh?
Where's the bargain deal?
Where's the medium sword?
He quite
Where's the best terrible sword you have?
He quite literally lifts like a barrel full of just like swords and axes and maces and stuff over the counter and just puts it down. It's quite literally a barrel full of just swords and maces. He's like, each of those 5 gold each.
Hey, you can afford it.
Gold?
Yeah,
Oh my
each.
god, no. Wait a second.
which one's better than a great axe? I can do 1d12 plus 5 damage.
None.
Just find me.
There is a great axe in there, but you just be trading, apples for apples.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I already have a pretty good weapon. I need a better weapon.
I don't think
I
you can
came in
afford
here for
one.
a better weapon.
I don't think you can afford.
Yeah, I don't think you're.
Welcome,
I think
welcome
you quite
to
literally
capitalism.
cannot afford.
Need doesn't matter. You have to pay for it.
All right,
You should
wise
trade
guy.
in your great axe for 30 gold pieces.
No.
And do
And then
what?
just-
Buy
And then
two-
buy one of his busted up, dusty old great axes.
That would definitely be good.
Okay, sir. Do you have like a good weapon? Like that isn't fucking expensive.
Is that great axe yours?
Oh,
Yes.
The one on your back, you haven't stole it.
Pretty sure it's mine.
He strokes his unbearded chin, and he goes, "Alright, tell you what, cough up 10 gold and that great axe, and I'll get you a better great axe than that one."
I'll give you 2 gold and this great axe.
4 gold and the great axe.
3 gold and the great axe.
Deal.
I shakes hands.
Alright, he shakes your hand, and he turns around to go like into the back of his store. He says, "Just place your great axe on the table."
I take back the boar's head and put the great axe where the head was.
He comes back out and he walks out with another great axe. It looks pretty similar to yours, but it just looks all round, just a little bit more, neater, tighter. It looks like it's furnished a lot better. The wood looks a little bit nicer. It looks like it's definitely been kept well and oiled.
Ah,
And
now
He
this is an
takes
axe.
your great axe off the table. He places that one down, and he's like, "Here you are, then." And it's a great axe +1.
hey, it's a little bit better.
Hell yeah. I just imagine I traded in a great axe that had a wooden handle for a great axe with a leather handle.
Yeah, it's an oiled wooden handle, and it's got a leather wrap.
Hell yeah. Ah.
You get +1 to hit and +1 to your damage.
I misheard
Hell
it. You said
yeah.
+1 to your tit.
To your hit.
Yep, I
No,
get
no,
+1 to
tit,
the
not
tit.
hit. Yeah, plus
Yeah.
1 to the tit.
Yep,
Okay,
I,
plus one
You
to
got
the tip.
+1 titties.
Yeah.
yes. +1 titties. Every time I swing this axe, I get another tit.
Oh,
That's
you're gonna be full of titties.
No, like a woman just walks in.
No, you're gonna have titties growing all over your body.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want that.
The bugbear with like 10 million tits.
the many titted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Too many titties.
Okay, so you've already replaced. Wait, did you replace my great axe in my
Yeah.
inventory?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I also took your gold as well. All
Oh.
made in this.
Oh, hell yeah,
I mean,
there it
it's me.
is.
It's me.
That's excellent. Excellent. Alright, good sir. Now, potions. It just fades to black and cuts to the other
Listen.
characters.
Well, I was about to say, just
he
let
just-
the
he
guy
just
know,
goes-
like, it ain't
he
gonna
just
happen,
goes-
brother.
He goes, "Listen, with the way that we just had to do that, there ain't a fucking chance you can afford a potion."
Tell him what the lowest price one is.
With that, we're gonna move on to Dima and Alexandria.
Yo, yay! Our soap experiment.
So, okay, who's at the front desk?
The teenagers back there again.
Yeah!
You catch him just as he's seemingly just getting set up. He's like arranging the keys and stuff. As you enter, he's looking at the keys, putting them up, and he's like, "Yeah." He hears you enter, and he's like, "I'll be with you in a minute."
Take your time.
And as soon as you speak, he hears your voice, and he like, in like video games where your character can turn without moving their feet, they just sort of like rotate on the spot. That's what he
Yeah.
does, just really slowly. And he just sees you, and he goes, "Oh, it's you again."
I'd love to get another room, and my friend and I gesture at Alexandria. We need to use your washroom as well.
He goes, right, well, you know, it's
It's another 10 silver.
and he just goes, yeah, 10 silver, that's how much it is for a room. And to use the washroom, it's a silver per person.
Is that the actual price, or is that the adventure?
Yeah, they don't differentiate.
Okay,
No
okay.
differentiation? Okay. Yeah, we can do that then.
All right, cool.
Right, so that, if you both are you both getting a room?
Mm-hmm.
No, we could share a room.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that'd just be 12 silver then for a room.
I
and
literally
use the
told.
washroom.
I literally asked, like, are you just doing this just to like share a bath together? And
No.
like, you said no.
Well,
We're not
they're
sharing a
sharing a
bath.
room.
Yeah, we're sharing a room.
That's different. Nothing weird
In
can
a
happen
bath,
in a room
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
I misheard. I thought
Yeah.
you said we're sharing the bath.
No,
We're sharing the
no.
room.
Yeah, the
Okay, so you're
room.
individually buying the washroom.
Yes,
Correct.
yes,
That's
yes,
a
yes.
silver each. Yes,
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
sharing the room.
correct.
Not
Not the bath.
You're splitting the room.
Not the bath.
Individually getting bath. Okay.
Correct.
Mhm.
How are you
So that's-
splitting the soap?
Well, the thing
Yeah,
is,
that's
I
what-
just want a demo to use it first.
Oh,
In general, like just so we
Oh.
could, you know, like trial run of products that.
Yeah, they're using you as the guinea pig.
Yes.
Of course.
Turns out you had too much ash, and so it explodes.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Like Delu didn't know how to use soap.
They somehow
so
just
they
cause it to explode.
Delu, or not Delu, Demo doesn't know how to use soap, so she tries to light it on fire at first, thinking it's like incense or
What?
something.
They actually got sodium dust, so as soon as she puts it in the water, it just blows up.
All that fat from the lard and the ash just mixed together to make a bomb.
Smells
for
nice
some
though.
reason.
Smells like lavender scented meat.
Alright, hold on.
Question.
I wasn't listening.
Oh, guys,
How'd you get a drink?
How much is it? Wait, how much is it? Two silver for the bath?
Yeah, per
so
person.
It's 1 silver per person, so it's 2 silver.
One. Okay, so one. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
a bath bomb.
Can we get a round of applause for that, please? Can we get a round of applause? Can we... Everyone in the back, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So wait, what I miss?
Right, so
We're gonna go take a bath.
Okay.
Bog's gonna die in the next scene for that joke.
Thank you, thank
paid-
you, thank you.
I paid for my bath, Alexandria. I did not pay, but I
Alright.
bought the room. So you don't have to worry about that. The room's bought.
You
Alright, I
can-
also-
in a 1 silver.
Yeah.
You are now pretty much out of money.
Why did I have the most?
I don't know. How did we get money?
Magic.
You rolled for it.
Yeah.
What?
The explanation of like the money that you had on you, I'm just gonna put down to how much your keepers liked you.
Ooh, they loved me.
They didn't like
I had
Alexandria.
150. Yeah.
They
Something tells me there was a reason they liked you.
They liked me.
Mhm.
But it's because
Bog,
I didn't freeze them to death. You know?
Bog had 15 gold
Yep.
because they just kept giving him gold to shut him the fuck up.
I had 150.
They're like,
so that
listen,
they
I'll
could
give
live."
you a gold piece if you like. You can go to the local store in the village that we're currently in if you stop talking to him. But he's been saving him.
Damn right.
He's economic like that. Bog's
Yeah.
economic like that.
Yeah, they
Well,
just.
He knows to swing low on when you're haggling.
He's fucking
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
He learned the wrong haggling, but yeah.
And
Yeah.
Demo was apparently Demo was just pleasant. They just like Demo. They just like
That and they weren't frozen, so they
They
were also
got-
appreciative.
No, Demo has pleasant hips. That's what.
The hips. They love the
That's,
hips.
they love the
you
hips,
can-
so
you
they
can
were
have
like,
your
Demo,
own
Demo,
reason.
gold, hips.
Yeah, you could have whatever reason you want for why you had 100
It's-
quid.
Yeah, and then they just didn't like me at all. Sounds right.
It's the hips.
Now they didn't like Alexandria because she was uppity. Like they'd be like, go do this thing, and you're like, no, like you're literally a slave. Like, okay. Not doing it.
And-
There we go.
And-
Yep, that's me.
I like the full gambit.
I'll literally
of, like,
kill you if you don't do it. No, welcome in.
Yep, do it.
You
Please,
up?
I don't want to be here.
You up?
And that
I
means
like
you
the
gotta
full
do it now.
gambit. Alexandria was just middle of the road. Bog was just super
So
annoying.
annoying that they paid him to shut up.
They paid him to shut.
And guess who came out on top?
Demo.
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 Well, guess who came second? Bog.
Oh.
That's why he's
Oh.
called Bog the Second.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, so we gotta
Round of
test this
applause,
product
everyone.
now.
That was a good joke.
We gotta
I
test
would-
this. We
I
gotta
would
test this.
clap that I have noise suppression on, so it won't come.
Yeah, same here.
I wanna use the soap. I'm in my bath
Yeah,
Okay.
use the soap.
alone, and I wanna use the soap.
No,
the-
I'm a
the soap.
watch. I'm a
Oh,
watch.
the
I'm
soap.
kidding.
I'm
You
using
Everyone's
the soap?
imagining Demo naked in a bubble bath.
Ayo.
Oh wait, guys, we're saying it wrong. It's spope.
It's soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using
Oh,
the
yeah,
soap.
spoke.
You use the spoke, and it cleans you better than just a rag and water.
Hell yeah.
It makes it a lot easier to get stuff that would usually be hard to like rub off. You'd be there for ages rubbing. Makes it a lot easier for it to get off.
I will say that as I'm just assuming I'm already done with the bath and everything.
What?
Looking at
No.
like my arms themselves, I'm noticing that my scales are coming more, and I'm like, oh wait, no, wait a second, guys. let me put my cloak back on. No.
Your scales are shinier than before.
Ugh, no.
They've got a little sheen to them.
And I'll also say like I also washed my head, so then my snakes are like starting to come out of the
One of-
dirtiness that they
Yeah.
were in, and
One
so
of-
now they're
one of
like
your
being more
snakes.
active.
One of your snakes that you washed like coughs and it like coughs up bubbles.
Oh,
Oh no! I tried to smooth it back.
oh,
Stop
my
it,
heart.
okay. I'm just like, it's okay, no, don't do that.
You're like choking it. You're like.
Also, whatever happened to
I'm not choking it.
the one hair strand that bugbear like the bugbear?
I'm still upset about it. Don't you worry about it. It's
Did it
still
like
here.
did it like fall off?
No, I assume it's just fucking a nub. I just think it's a nub. It's not that long anymore.
No.
You just cut off my hair like a
Surely it'll
weirdo.
grow back there.
hopefully.
All right.
Um, but yeah,
yeah.
I come out of the bath.
I-
You just see Alexandria like steam roll out from the room, and a pleasant aroma escape the
Yeah.
bathroom.
You smell like lavender.
Yeah, you
Hell
smell like
yeah,
lavender.
Yeah. And you see that I am. I went in, like
You know what?
kind of loose. Wait, I went
know
in
what?
kind of loose.
What?
But I'll come out. Like fucking clenching my cloak even tighter to my body, like, and it worked.
I'll say that you for the next 48 hours you have the smells like lavender buff, and you get bonuses to charisma-based checks.
Yeah. I need to make more of these.
Yeah, we need to have a whole stash of them. Is that something you can add to me? Is that something I need to?
I mean, I could make it as a fee, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll just remember.
You
Okay.
get it? You have a foot fetish. You don't have to remember.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. But yeah, you see me come out clenching my cloak even tighter than when I went in with. I'm just like, yeah, everything worked perfect. It's great.
I say, and all I say is this. Nice tits. Anyway. No, but I just go,
You
nice.
rotating?
Yeah.
Oh,
So, so now I will go in and just wash myself.
wash regular style.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get washed. You manage to get rid of the smell of beer. Usual cleaning procedure.
Mm-hmm.
You get rid of all the dirt and stuff that's on you. Clean as a whistle.
Yay.
The whistle was not that clean.
Sick.
Because there's only so much you can do with a rag and hot water.
Yep.
Only someone has
Whistle
invented
was dirty.
something lets you get clean.
Alright.
So yeah,
we're fucking clean as fuck.
do you yeah, that's it, I guess. Unless you want to get specific.
I want to go back.
Oh,
down
no,
to the reception
no.
area. I want to go back down to the reception area.
Okay. Well, the boy still has his job.
I know.
You're gonna leave.
I know. I'm not leaving yet.
He doesn't make eye contact with you as you leave.
Oh, he doesn't make eye contact with me. I was gonna
No,
difference.
he's not looking at you.
All right. Well, then I will go. Is there like a quest board or anything that I can look at?
In the town, well, in the village square, which is quite small, there seems to be a little post board. It's not really a quest board.
Well,
It's
yeah.
just where villagers put up, like,
Bounties.
and requests and stuff.
Yeah.
Whether you'll find a bounty or anything in there is up to chance, because, again, it's a small village. They probably don't have much in the way of money to pay adventurers to do things.
All right then. So I'm guessing all these.
There might be something that's posted by one of the shopkeepers or the tavern at most, because they might have the money to pay for an adventure. But...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did the giants ever leave last time?
Oh, you don't know?
We left.
Yeah, we
did.
left.
You left them fighting the creature. Who
He
knows
was
who
fine.
won that one?
I know who won that one. He was doing fine. He was doing okay. It was good.
And I tried to suck
Oh.
some dick. I wish I was lying.
Yeah, true.
Tis this the truth.
Tis the truth. Tis the truth.
Gotta tell the truth.
I like how
You have
Bio's
to tell
still
the truth or
silent.
You die. You have to tell
What? What, dude? What do you want me to say to that?
I don't know. Say good job or something. I don't know.
Good job for sucking dick, I guess.
Thank you.
No,
I
that's
try my
tempting,
best.
that's tempting.
You didn't even manage to do it.
Yeah, I didn't do
Oh,
it.
wow,
I
you didn't
tried
manage.
several times but kept getting pushed away.
Yeah, he eventually teleported her away. Like, no.
Okay, so now that soap has been invented in this game, by the way,
You gotta sell. You gotta sell money.
Yeah, you will find soap in the game at some point.
Well, we don't want to find soap. We want to sell the soap.
Yeah.
You will find soap.
We don't want to find it because that means
Yeah,
someone
but it's,
stole our
yeah, but it's
idea.
all about creative resonance, isn't it? When one person invents something, someone else invents something
Boo.
else.
Then I go kill that motherfucker then.
Yeah, it's our money.
It's
not
our money.
theirs. Yeah,
Well,
ours.
No, it's
Ow.
just a different soap.
No, but we
No.
want the collection for soap. We're the soap collective.
No. You own Spoke.
Soap.
You own
Some
soap.
other
They-
motherfucker just makes soap,
Yeah,
they
Okay,
just
well
make
you know
soap.
what?
You have Spoke.
we have
which is
soap,
better.
which is better.
It sounds funnier.
It gives you buffs to your titties.
So,
Buff titties.
what does Alexandria do now that she's had a lovely bath?
Alright, I just go downstairs without putting clothes on.
My eyes.
It's just titties.
My
What,
eyes.
you're entering like the main.
No,
front
there's a child down there.
area?
Don't go.
I will
Don't go,
tell you,
there's
there's
a
a
child.
minor in that room.
God damn it. Fine, I jump out the window while
Put on
naked.
clothes.
There's still children outside.
God damn it. Fine, I'll put fucking clothes on.
Just saying, you can do what you want, but I'm just alerting you that that guy is a
Not the
minor.
child.
Oh. Just
Yeah,
the
and-
just the receptionist and
Demo
that's it?
was trying to seduce him earlier.
I mean,
No,
there's
I was not trying to
probably.
seduce them.
I mean,
that's
there's
a lie.
probably children outside as well. That's probably true. It is a village.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just
Well
saying,
then.
They're
she's
playing.
definitely a minor. You've seen.
They're
it.
Well,
playing
it
marbles
also-
or whatever.
It also like plays into who Alexandria is. She is very
Evil?
airheady. She will
Oh,
forget
right.
shit. She will forget shit. So
Yes,
anyway,
Aries.
so I just go downstairs, no clothes. I walk by the receptionist. I say hello to him.
I do not come out of my room.
I'm
Once I
walking
saw
myself in my room.
Alexandria leave, I'm like,
Uh,
nope.
You hear sirens. The police arrive. There's an FBI truck. Riot police. Get out of the
Sirens?
truck.
Soap hasn't been invented, but sirens. Yeah.
Yeah, they live in the sea and they make people wreck ships.
Oh
Yeah, right.
well, those kind of sirens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, finally
Yeah.
something to do.
No, if you walk out into the main area where the receptionist is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just one second, I have to roll a dice.
Uh-oh.
He may
Roll.
die. He's not actually gonna die. Don't worry, guys. He's not gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He may die.
He sees you, and in just utter disbelief, he tries to scramble to, like, he doesn't even know what he's trying to do, but he's like trying to move and say something at the same time. But all he ends up doing is biting his own tongue and then falling over, banging his head, and he knocks himself unconscious.
I immediately notice this, and I go to him, and I'm like, "Yo, you all right?"
He's unconscious.
I try and wake him up then.
Yeah, okay. I'll see if you wake him up.
Not the boy. Not the boy.
Do I need to roll anything?
Roll a medicine check.
A medicine check?
Yeah.
Yeah, to wake him up.
See if you know how to wake him up. Your medicine's not.
Nat 20, baby.
Not
Hey.
What waste of a nat 20?
I don't care.
You walk over to him and you shake him, and he wakes up, and then he proceeds to cover his eyes with his hand.
I'm like, "Yo, you good, man? Something wrong with your eyes?"
He manages to stutter out that you're naked.
I look down, and I'm like, "Oh, well, anyway, you good though?"
He's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine. Please just go put some clothes on."
Okay. At least you're okay. I go back upstairs, grab my shirt, and then go downstairs and try and leave again.
Okay.
Notice
Now
how
that,
I just said my shirt.
Yeah. Well, at this point, he's just sat.
It's a very long shirt. It's a very like.
He's just
It's
sat
medieval age, so it
at an eye
covers-
level where he can't see your lower half, and
Oh,
he's
okay.
attending to his head, so he's not looking at you as you come through anywhere. He's turned away. He's opened like a little wooden box with a latch on it, and inside are like basically like
A first aid.
yeah,
Like a first aid-ish
It's
thing.
It's just a collection of like things.
Okay,
And
okay.
he's got a rag, and he's like wetting the rag so that it's wet, and then he's placing it on the back of his head.
I'll
Alright.
say at this point, once Alexandria went back downstairs, at least putting on a shirt, Demo comes out. Seeing him, the fucking with a busted head,
He's got
basically.
a bump on the back of his head. He's trying to
Yeah.
cool it down with a wet
It's like,
rag.
are you okay? What happened?
He doesn't even respond verbally. He just shakes his head and refuses to turn
No.
around.
Oh,
He's like
okay.
he's just like, please, just do whatever you're
Oh.
doing.
I'll just go. Don't worry about it.
I-
am keeping the keys.
This
I am
poor-
coming
this
back
poor
later.
kid, bro.
Meanwhile, I go to this person and I try and help him like feel better by like, I don't
A
know, like,
minor, by the way.
yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna make sure he feels better.
A minor, by the way.
Yeah.
He
Just gotta
just
make-
politely asks you to either like
Yeah, just go.
go to your room or leave.
And I'm just like, yeah, don't worry. I'll just head out. I drag Alexandria with. We're leaving.
I'm being dragged. Oh no. I still have no pants.
It is what it is.
And with that fiasco, we're gonna go back to Bog, who's you know just
Still
being told
haggling up a
that
storm.
There's literally no way that he can afford a potion.
No,
Bog, I
Bog
believe in
has
you.
Bog has left the store.
Okay, that's good. Bog's become reasonable again.
Become reasonable.
Yes.
This guy's in the middle of nowhere trying to sell a sword for 600 gold.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all the townspeople have like 2 silver to their name.
Yeah, welcome to fantasy capitalism where potions are literally hundreds of gold, and there is no way that anyone who actually lives there could afford a potion. I don't make the rules. The two guys who made D&D make the rules. Sorry.
I feel like for some reason
Okay, but like,
my product made some rules.
Hey, magical weapons literally cost thousands of gold.
Can I wait? Since I am now being dragged by Demo, whatever. I asked politely if we could go to like the shops.
Bog is gonna go try and sell the boar's head.
What, to like the general store?
The butcher.
To the butcher.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
So-
like there's a place that's like a butchery in the sense of like what you'd expect, like a stall. So the only thing that you can imagine is that meat is sold and butchered straight from like the farm. So you'd have to make your way to the farm.
All right.
It doesn't look like they've got like a dedicated like little stall for butchery out here.
What, do they only have one farm?
Yeah, pretty much. It sustains the village. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll sell the boar's head to the farm.
Okay. You make your way to the farm. It's not far. It's not too far outside of the village. It doesn't take you long. Because while you're heading there, they're having their mental breakdown inside the travel lodge.
Yeah.
You make your way there, and the farm's in full swing. All hands are out. It's harvesting season, so they're going through the fields and picking crops and stuff. It's mostly a combination of wheat and corn. Both are pretty hardy, easily able to be grown in this climate. Looks like they've got a small selection of farm animals, mainly grazing animals. You know, like sheep, cows, probably a few chickens here and there. You make your way up to the farm. There's a guy stood out the front of like from where you're approaching the farm is a little dirt road. So you're facing the front of like a farmhouse, and then behind the farmhouse there's like a barn and the rest of the farm. And there's a guy who notices you stood on like his front porch, and he raises his hand. He's seemingly some sort of wood elf, you presume. And he raises his hand to greet you, and he goes, "What can I do you for?"
Hello! Yes, I am Bog the Second, prized adventurer and defeater of giants. I have come to sell a head from a mighty boar that I fell in one swing of an axe.
Is that's a boar's head? That might do well for feed. And he like turns around to the door. And he's like, "Billy, get out of here, Billy!" And this big like guy who does not look like a Billy like leaves the farmhouse. He's also an elf, but he's about 6 foot, and he looks like if he was any wider, he would not fit in the clothes that he's wearing. They would just not fit him.
I'd imagine every time he takes a step, the ground rumbles.
Yeah, and he just goes, you know, he said, "What do you do with this boar's head?" And he goes, "Feed." He's like, "Yeah, that's what I was thinking." And then he turns around to you, and he's like, "Yeah, we can take that out of your hands. How much you want for it?"
Do y'all not eat brain here?
No.
No.
What do we look like? What do we look like? Some kind of backwater savage heebie-jeebie cannibal group to you? We don't eat brains.
No, only the most civilized of in bugbear culture is very. The brain is the most delicate part.
He like looks over at Billy, and he looks back at you like, "No offense, mister, but you bugbears are mighty different to us folk."
That sounded racist.
But you better hightail it out of here, boy.
Boy.
And he's like, I'm willing to take it off your hands for feed, but ain't nobody be eating it. It'll go to the pigs.
How much?
Well, how much you want for it?
That's so sad. I guess.
Now, I don't mean this to be about your color or your race, but you better hightail it out of here, boy.
How much are you wanting for it? What, name your price.
5 silver.
5
Oh my God.
silver. And he turns to Billy,
Mm-hmm.
and Billy just shakes his head. He's like, "I don't think we can do 5 silver. I do you 4 silver."
Say yes. Oh, thank God.
I'd be like, 8.
He shakes your hand. He's like, "Billy, go get the purse." As Billy walks back, like waddling back inside the house.
Now say, you wouldn't happen to have any work that needs done around here?
Oh, for your type, I don't think so. No, it's
Oh.
just a lot of monotonous manual labor around here. It don't pay too well.
No wolves attacking the crops?
Oh no, we ain't had wolf for a long time. Not since
Nope.
that dude in his silver armor came along and killed every single one of them for pennies. Really, we couldn't pay him very much. He seemed to just enjoy completing missions that people gave him. It was very odd.
Silver armor, you say?
Yeah, he's like yay high, silver armor. Said he was like the champion of saloon or something. I don't know. It was crazy. He just started killing. He killed every single wolf in a mile radius. It's crazy. It's insane.
And is he still around, or did he?
Oh
Bugger
no,
off
this was years back. I think Billy was just a boy.
How big was Billy as a boy?
Still 6 feet. Still 6
Yeah.
feet.
He was born
A
6
little less
feet.
wide, just a tad less wide.
Yeah, just like 2 inches.
He actually came
shorter.
out 2D. He was still the same wideness, but he just didn't have any depth.
Yeah.
He's just flat.
He's just been growing outwards ever since. Like he's just becoming more and more 3D.
Been blowing up like a balloon.
It's like, yeah, he's thinking for a second. He's like, oh, actually, I think there is something that is needing the touch of an adventurer to be completed that you could earn some money on.
Oh yeah?
There is supposedly a rat infestation at the granary, the old granary near the barn. We don't use it no more because we never really have enough crap to put in the granary. It usually goes straight to the village. But I heard Susie saying that there was rats in there the last time she checked.
And how much are you willing to pay per rat?
Per rat, Jesus Christ.
My
Well,
God.
they ain't the normal rats, but they ain't like farm rats. They're like the big kind, you know.
Oh, the skeever.
You know,
You
like,
misunderstand, my good sir. How much are you willing to pay per rat?
maybe like a silver per rat. Is that fair? I ain't much for handing out quests.
How about 2 silver per rat?
2 silver rats. Well, if you think that's fair, I suppose. I don't know how hard it is to kill them rats.
I'm sure it will be child's play. I've taken down a boar with 1 swing, you know.
Well, that is mighty impressive. Well, sure, I guess 2 silver a rat seems fair.
Yes. I shall accept your quest, good sir.
Well, yeah, at your leisure, if you bring me back their tails or just the whole body, either will do. I'll pay you 2 silver apiece.
Deal. I shake his hand.
He shakes your hand. So at your leisure, the granary's just round the side of the barn there. And then eventually Billy comes back out with a purse, and he's like, "Oh, and here's your silver for the head of that bar."
Excellent. Don't go anywhere with that purse. This won't take long. Ha ha ha. Bog rolls up his sleeve and heads round back.
Jesus Christ, Bug.
Yeah, can we
you
just
see-
watch this?
I mean, yeah. Bog makes his way to the granary that's next to the barn. It looks pretty disheveled. Like he said, it hasn't been used in a while. They haven't really been much use for storing grains. It's just been going straight to the village. And as soon as you get close enough to it, you could hear like squeaking. There's like definitely rats in there.
Or somebody's having some hot, steamy sex on
You
a
see
bed.
on the bottom of the you see the bottom of like the main silo. There's like a little door for someone to enter, and that seems like the only way in.
Well, Bog takes out great axe 1, and talks to it, starts talking to it insanely like, Great axe 1. This looks like a good opportunity to test you out. Yeah, and he charges in.
Okay. You charge in. The door swings open, and there is definitely rats, giant rats, very big, like the rats the size of dogs.
How many?
At least a dozen, probably more. The only ones you can see is at least a dozen.
Bog goes, lifts the axe above his head, screams, "Hachi!" and tries to hit as many rats as possible with one swing.
Okay, I'll say they're surprised, and I'll just let you roll to see if you hit.
Okay.
Depending on how high the hit roll is, depends on how many rats you hit.
28.
That's a
Jesus
good roll.
Christ.
So I'll say that you managed to basically hit all dozen rats with your one swing. So roll for damage.
10.
Okay. So you swing your axe, you hit all 12 of them, and you manage to basically just cleave all the giant rats in twain. They're cut in two. No bother for you. I mean, what's a giant rat if with just a weaker ball?
Yeah.
And you look at it and you're like, now that's a good job. You're like, that was easy. That's
Ha!
two silver apiece.
That's 24 silver right there.
And then you just roll a perception check for me.
Uh-oh.
No.
Is this where it all
The
falls
larger
down?
rat comes out. Let's see.
The rat
So
king.
mother of all rats.
It's also like the
4.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn.
You notice a pair of little red beady eyes in the darkness of the granary, and then there must be one you missed. But as your attention is taken by that pair of eyes, you get swarmed by more giant
Oh.
rats. There's a
Oh,
lot of rats. You don't know how many rats, but there's enough that you can immediately count how many rats there are.
You can't count that high anyway. What do you mean?
That
Bog
might be true.
immediately panics, picks up the 12 rats, and skedaddles out.
He's like, really?
Bug.
You leave. The Bog leaves. I'm not even gonna make you roll anything. Like Bog leaves. He slams the door behind him, and you manage to get out pretty safe. Though there are still a lot of rats in there. But you do have 12 rats in hand. Or you've got all of you picked up like half of their corpse because you cut them all in half by the tail. So you've just got their bottom halves by the tail, which is more than enough evidence.
Are we able to go do this rat challenge as well?
If you discover it, yeah.
Bet I want to discover this after Bog's thing is done.
Yeah.
I will fight them
I'll-
naked.
You're gonna get so many rat bites.
No,
Exactly.
about it.
Mama likes a little bit of pain.
I guess the Bog then just starts to waltz his way back to the farmer.
Yeah, Bog, like once he realizes he's out of danger, he builds up his sort of hero swagger again, and he's just walking like all confident. Ha ha ha! Farmer, great news and terrible news, but great news.
But great news.
Oh, I see you got yourself some rats there.
I told you it wouldn't take long.
Is that a lot of them?
Well,
That's the
No.
bad thing.
unfortunately, there is quite a lot of rats in that little silo. I would suggest burning it.
Oh, that many rats, huh?
Yes, unfortunately. But, as we agreed, here are 12 corpses at 2 silver apiece. That is 24 silver.
You're quite right. We did agree on 2 silver apiece, so I guess that's 24 silver for us, yeah? And he opens the purse and he counts out 24 silver and he hands it over.
And I'm not even going to charge the information that I told you about how you have additional rats. Like a lot of rats still in that silo.
It's like a concerning amount.
That's mighty fine of you.
Sir, I would set fire to it as soon as possible.
Burn that bitch down.
Wait, I'm not sure about burning a building so close to a farmstead, but we'll definitely look into maybe getting that thing locked up so the rats can't leave.
Yeah.
They'll
Okay.
die hunger
One big
eventually.
rat.
They just turn into one big rat.
Yeah. They
Oh,
fucking meld into each
and
other.
No. What happens is
Get
that the
rat.
rats turn into cannibals
Ah,
and start eating each other until they're just one large
very
rat.
fat rat. So
the largest rat.
the rat.
Yes.
And well, then with that, we're going to move back to Alexandria and Demo.
Bog has earned 27 silver.
Because after you two have done whatever it is you're going to do, I'm going to end the session there.
Oh.
because-
all right. Okay, then I will end it. I will end it with a bang.
The crazy part is, I didn't even get to like what is going to be like the main objective.
I know, that's why I was like, oh, we fucked around a lot. Damn.
That's
Well,
fine.
I will end it with a bang then.
We're getting used to like the characters and like how they behave and stuff. But
Yeah.
Next session, you will be getting your main objective, even after railroad it a little bit.
Okay, then I will end this with a bang.
Okay. So what are you two doing right now?
All right. Well,
Um,
I think Demo can stop dragging me.
Yes.
Thank you. Now with my pantsless self, I just walk around and I want to basically let Demu know, like, hey, I'm gonna go see if I could get us some sweetmeats or something for our epic journey whenever we decide to leave.
Some sweet meat. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
He wants to get
The
dick.
fact that Alexandria says that while pantsless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing a shirt and boots, and that's it.
Children can see you, by the way.
So.
Not the children.
Yeah, so for the most part, people are just avoiding you because even though usually you'd probably get in a lot of trouble for what you're doing, they kind of suspect that you're an adventurer, and they're just not willing to. They don't want the smoke.
Take that risk. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I would have lived it there.
You're one of the weird adventurers that walks through every now and again, and they're just going to try their best to ignore you.
All right. Then I tell Demu that, like, yo, I'm gonna go get some sweetmeats. I'll hit up like a butcher shop or something.
You're like two steps away from becoming a bard.
Yeah.
For real.
You say you're gonna hit up a butcher shop, and I just say, I don't believe I saw one of those in town.
Well, I shall wander about and find one.
Okay. I guess. Good luck then.
All right. And with that, I wander about in search of like a butcher shop or something that sells like some meat, like steak
you know
or
who
something.
would sell
Sweet
meat?
meat.
The
Some sweet
farm.
meat.
Yeah, the place where they get meat from.
Yeah,
Sweet meat.
like you could ask around, be like, hey, where do
Yeah,
you
well,
find meat?
Yeah, well, pants. That's why I'm not gonna ask, because they're gonna avoid me anyway.
Walking up to people like, yo, and they're just like, oh
And,
shit.
Yo.
like, the brave
It's like,
one,
Fuck, they
Don't talk
stopped
to me,
me.
don't talk to
I
me.
gotta
like
fucking
like
talk.
like the homeless ones will be like, yeah, we get all the food from the farm.
The
Get the
homeless will be like,
scraps
yeah,
from
we
there.
get all the food from this alley over here. There's a
Where
lot.
they get it from.
It's dark and
Either
no one can
from
see you from
nowhere.
any angle.
Yeah. So I wander about and I see. Well, what I'm gonna search for is like some kind of like you said, farm or just a shop in general that is like a butcher joint.
Yeah, from the village, you can easily see the farm,
Okay.
like outside of the village.
Alright.
So common logic would dictate if there's no butchers, then they probably just sell some meat straight from the farmstead.
All right, then I shall head to the farm.
Okay. You make your way to the farm. While you're making your way there, is there anything that Demo is doing?
Trying to think what I like to do.
Meth.
I want to see. I want to see.
You wanted
if,
potions,
then-
right?
No, they're too expensive. I was told like the cheapest one was 350 gold. I don't get much money. I want to see if I can go back to to the black market. I want to wait again to go back shopping at the black market again.
Okay, so you're just gonna go back to that spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna shop for a different person. I'm a shopper. What can I say?
Alright.
Okay, 1 second.
One.
You spent
What would you say? How would you say Demo's feeling right now?
In terms of just myself,
Just Demo in general, yeah. Just how's Demo feeling?
Demo's feeling good. Glad that she just bought that ring. Glad that she smells like lavender. She's fucking good.
Okay, that's fine. On a scale of like 1 to 10, how good? How good would you say feeling good?
How
is?
good? Like a solid 6. Solid.
every
6.
now and then Demo has to have a conversation with God about
Yeah, like how
about-
good do you feel?
God has to give Demo one of those post sales
Yeah.
surveys.
Rate our service.
Is that 6 as in like 5 is average and then 6 is slightly better than average?
Yeah.
Or is it like it's like 1 terrible and 10 is like really good?
I would say like 5 and 6 are like slightly above.
How likely are you to recommend us to your friends?
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
I feel suspicious.
You feel suspicious. How on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm
I
not.
feel very a 10. I'm a 10 right now.
Okay, I'd like you to roll a d4 for me.
Oh,
Uh,
no. But why? Why am I rolling?
Because
Chat,
you have
help
a
me.
lot of gold.
2.
A 2?
A 2. Oh, you said D10 or D4?
No, a d4. You rolled a 2
Okay.
on a d4.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so just reset your walking speed and your AC back to normal.
What's happening? My walking speed.
I don't know. I mean, it's either the ring or it's the tattoos.
Oh my! It's got to be the tattoo.
The tomatoes.
I don't know. This started
No,
after.
He said I
Yeah,
got
maybe-
a feet.
Yeah,
Whatever
maybe
feet
it's
that I
that
have
feet
is
that you don't
causing
know
this.
about.
That feet that hold on, that specifically. Let
You
me read it
only
off.
have 2 feet, and that's at the end of your legs.
No, the feet that technically gives me. I gained something unknown, but I lost something precious that I don't know. That's what it did.
Yeah, so
Ah,
in a
your
you-
virginity.
in a moment there you were just thinking about you were thinking about what happened earlier. with,
Demo's
like,
pregnant.
where like
No.
that sudden weirdness with your arm and the lightness that you felt.
Yeah.
And you started really thinking about it, and you started getting in your own head about it, getting a bit suspicious about what the hell could be going on, especially after what happened a few days ago with the whole creeps thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
And eventually, you feel basically the reverse of what you felt earlier, in the same arm. Instead of it like that sensation where you had where it like dropped and it felt heavier, instead you almost feel as if something tugs on your arm upwards, and your arm feels like slightly lighter, as if there's like a little bit of weight taken off of it. And audibly, you hear the sound of. It almost sounds like that sound where I don't know if you've ever heard this noise. I don't know if there's reference on there, but when someone's stitching and they're finishing the stitching and they pull the twain very tight before they knot it off.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I also know what you're talking about.
Like a
and-
trampoline, how it sort of like when you pull at the trampoline and it makes that.
A little bit, yeah, but just not as pronounced. Like a
Gotcha.
sort of
So I hear that, and I immediately like try to clock my surroundings. Like what?
you don't see anything weird. You feel the lightness that you're feeling has gone, and you feel relatively normal.
I don't like this. That's all I have to say. I don't like this.
Alright. Now what?
How much don't you like it? I'm kidding.
How much
Yeah, that
don't?
one's a 10.
How likely are you to recommend this feeling to your friends?
It's 0.
Roll a d4.
No, please.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna leave that there because in the next session we'll have Alexandria go
Yeah.
to the farm and probably do some crazy shit with the rats while
Yeah,
being
man,
half naked.
again.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
what I was gonna do to end this, but I'll do that next time then.
No, that's going to turn into quite the piece of combat, so I'll leave that till later.
Damn.
And
Well, I guess
on the
it's not
way,
combat for Gog.
on the way, yeah, this was filled with like excellent bog combat.
I think you mean bog tent.
Bog
combat
tent.
just includes bog attacking random animals.
Bog tent.
Yeah, but the rats had it coming.
Did they though?
True.
I'm glad you got swarmed. How about I say that?
The rats had it coming because they were stealing from the farmer.
Uh-huh.
They don't use it. No, they don't use that. They said they don't use it.
No, the rats. There was nothing in the silo. The rats were not eating in the. They were eating the crops in the field, returning to the silo.
Got
They
it.
were stealing from the. How do you think they survived? and
eBay.
multiplied?
Eating each other.
Anyway, is that the end of it for this session?
Guys, and just for now, yeah, because it is.
Bye-bye,
almost
stream.
half
Bye,
two.
Thweem.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.